and I dress to a T. You see, I got more clothes than Muhammad Ali, and I dress so viciously. I got bodyguards, I got two big cars that definitely ain't the whack. I got a Lincoln Continental and a some new Cadillac. So after school, I take a dip in the pool, which is really on the wall. I got a color TV so I can see the Knicks play basketball. Him and talking my checkbook, credit cards more money than a sucker could ever spend. But I wouldn't give a sucker or a punk from the rock and not a dime till I made it again. Everybody go, hotel, motel, what you gonna do today? Is I'm gonna get a fly girl, gonna get some spank and drive off in a death OJ. Everybody go, hotel, motel, holiday inn. See, if your girl starts acting up, then you take her friend. I'm Master G, my mellow is on you, so what you gonna do?
Well, it's on and on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I said a M-A-S, a T-E-R, a G with a double E. I said I go by the unforgettable name of the man they call a Master G. Well, my name is known all over the world by all the foxy ladies and the pretty girls. I'm going down in history as the baddest rapper that ever could be. Now I'm feeling the highs and you're feeling the lows. The beat starts getting into your toe. You start popping your fingers and stomping your feet and moving your body while you're sitting and you're sitting. Then damn, you start doing the freak. I said bam, right out of your seat. Then you throw your hands high in the air. You're rocking to the rhythm, shake your dairy air. You're rocking to the beat without a care. Cruise the short shot MCs for the affair. Now I'm not as tall as the rest of the gang, but I rap to the beat just the same. I got a little face and a pair of rhyme eyes. All I'm here to do, ladies, is hypnotize. Sing it on and on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it on and on and on and on and on like a hot butter. The pop, give it, pop, the pop, pop. You don't dare stop or come alive, y'all. Give me what you got. I guess by now you can take a hunch and find that I am the baby of the bunch, but that's okay. I still keep in stride, cause all I'm here to do is just a wiggle your behind. Sing it on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it on and on and on and on and on. Rock, y'all. Throw it on the floor. I'm gonna freak you here, I'm gonna freak you there. I'm gonna move you out of this atmosphere, cause I'm one of a kind and I'll shock your mind. I put the jiggles in your behind. I say the 1, 2, 3, 4, come on, girls, get it on the floor. Come alive, y'all, give me what you got, cause I'm guaranteed to make you rock. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, tell me one to Mike, what are you waiting for?
To the hip hop, the hippie to the hippie, the hip hip, the hopper, you don't stop. Rock it to the bang, bang the boogie, say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie beat. Well, skittle bebop, we rock a Scooby-Doo. And guess what, America, we love you, cause you rock in a row with us so much so you can rock till you're 101 years old. I don't mean to brag, I don't mean to boast, but we're like hot butter on a breakfast toast. Rock it out, baby bubba to the boogie, then bang bang the boogie to the beat. Beat is so unique. Come on, everybody, and dance to the beat. Hip hop, you don't stop, but rock it out, baby bubba to the boogity bang bang, the boogie to the boogity beat. Have you ever went over a friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good? I mean the macaroni soggy, the peas all mushed, and the chicken tastes like wood. So you try to play it off like you think you can by saying that you're full, and then your friend says, "Mama, he just being polite, he ain't finished." Oh, that's bull. So your heart starts pumping and you think of a lie and you say that you already ate. And your friend says, "Man, there's plenty of food," so he piles some more on your plate. But while the sticky food's steaming, your mind starts to dreaming of the moment it's time to leave. And then you look at your plate and your chicken slowly rotting into something that looks like cheese. Oh, so you say, "That's it, I got to leave this place. I don't care what these people think. I'm just sitting here making myself nauseous with this ugly food that stinks." Oh, so you bust out the door while it's still closed, still sick from the food you ate. And then you run to the store for quick relief from a bottle of KO Pectate. And then you call your friend 2 weeks later to see how he has been. And he says, "I understand about the food, babe, but we're still friends." With a hip hop, the hippie to the hippie, the hip hip, the hopper, you don't stop, the rocker to the bang bang. Look and say up, jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie beat.
morning, everybody, and welcome. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Bank.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
For the Nyron on the other side of the glass, y'all. Bringing it to you right here on this third day of December, middle of the week, hump day, bad churn Wednesday. Y'all know how we do. Thank you for joining us as we begin today's episode of the Front Porch, coming to you from the historic campus of Xavier University from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway. So you know we home. www.wbok1230.com is the address if you want to stop on by. Please do so. Grab yourself a comfortable chair, a mug or a tumbler of your favorite Frosdale steamy adult beverage. Mind your manners. I'll let you people say good morning and kick it with us for the next 3 hours as we continue to examine this world through a 504 focus scope. And, of course, the top ranking way we love to hear from each and every one of y'all is the WBOK Talk Line. 504-582-9422 is the number. Holla at your people. Let us know what's happening. Good morning, Kimber.
Hey, Uncle Gray.
What's happening?
It's Bad Churn Wednesday.
Middle of the week, hump day.
Yeah. This week is going by, I feel, very fast.
Yeah, it was kind of short week from last week. We were off several days.
I feel like, though, we just started and now it's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, the year was very, very interesting in its progression. January felt like it was lasting forever. Then February came. And I feel like after Carnival, it was much over May, June, July, August. And
here we are.
And here we are. Like, these weeks are going by so quickly. And I mean, I guess that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
I ain't fighting it. It is what it is. Today I am off bike today and tomorrow because I had to wear dresses. So
okay, understandable.
But I tell you, that bike come in clutch with those in between commutes if you don't want to wait for the next.
Yeah, you're on your way.
Yeah,
there's no wasted time.
Yeah, Monday I rode from Tulane and Claiborne here.
Okay. Yeah.
And riding home though, I was like, yeah, that's insane. But I guess I had that energy in the morning.
Yeah. That's not that insane. You'll be able to do it both ways pretty soon.
Probably so. And that's what I'm noticing. Like, my endurance is really, really improving. So I'm loving all of that.
That's a beautiful thing.
Definitely loving that. And also getting ready to wrap up this year. People like the year over. I mean, almost. It is. Yeah. We are here. It is December.
20 some odd days left to the end of the year.
Yeah. It's here. So whatever you were trying to get done in 2025, if you haven't gotten it done, your window is burning.
How close are you though?
Yeah, I mean,
you've been working on it.
Yeah, if you're close, go ahead, get
yet.
your hustle on, and if it's gonna take a little more time, go ahead and invest. Make your plan for next year. Yeah,
guess what, Black? Next year coming, whether you planning for it or not.
Indeed,
if you blessed enough to see it, it's coming.
It
so
is for
you
sure.
either gonna be where you are, and next year gonna be here, or you gonna be able to make yourself a come up and be somewhere else next year. But you got to plan for it.
Right.
Got to plan for it.
Indeed.
Nothing that happens by luck or just because the good luck fairy come knock on your door.
I mean, preparation meets luck. Preparation meets luck. If you're in the right place and right time, and you have the ability to do what's requested, that's an alignment. But you you got to be prepared. So that thing you want to do, prepare. I told you yesterday when we were having a conversation about the relationships and whatnot, I had been journaling about that.
Mm-hmm.
And that really, like, a lot of people resonated with that conversation yesterday. It was like, well, dang, why did y'all just say that now? And it's like, well, we don't really usually talk about relationship stuff, but we are both married, so, and have had relationships, and just observations, because it's not really, some of it is book knowledge from the things that I studied in school with related to psychology, but in just watching people and going, man, this is dumb. Do something else. Or if you don't know how to do that thing, which is often also an issue, ask other people. Don't don't operate in a vacuum so that people will isolate you and you'll definitely be in a vacuum. So yeah, that conversation was really good. And it triggered a bit of writing. I did get some writing done yesterday as I finished. I have to finish this book, for real. But yeah, that was a real conversation that I often try to moderate in my friend groups. And
I guess that's why I don't have no friend groups.
You do have friend groups.
I have opinions.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to. If they're supposed to be in the friend group, your opinion is valid. Now, what they do with it, we grown. But yeah, having those conversations, people don't listen to what the other people are saying. They talk to get their point across, but they don't wait for the follow back on the discussion, because that's how you have conversations. Well, you and I know this. People don't know how to converse. They have stump speeches, and then
right,
yeah,
it's and trying to sway a side. It's almost like you're spinning your life. You got to put a spin on your life for somebody else, and then what are you gonna do for the next person?
Right.
You still just spinning.
And I am a person who, for good or bad, the story is the story, right? How I feel about my stories, because I've said this to you. And it's like, matter of fact, recently I've said this to you. Yes, I know this is petty, but I'm going to say this because I need to get it out. And then you go, you're done? Yes. And that's that, right? I identify what I know is right and what I know is wrong. Which, when people go, well, other people made me do this, or somebody else is the cause of why you did X, Y, Z.
Got a big problem with that.
Get out of my face with that.
I got a big problem with that.
Get out of my face with that. And you, like I said, in my friend groups, because if we're going to be in community with each other, we got to be able to hold each other accountable. And I ain't always right. And I got to be open to hear that I am not right. Now, can I give explanations of why I did it? Yeah, but it doesn't negate whether it's right or it's wrong. And the people who love you and say they are your friends should have the room to say that to you.
Yeah, you did. You still was wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Just as long as you know. I know. Okay.
Right.
Because don't think that you weren't. Don't think that you weren't. Because admitting it doesn't change what it is.
Right.
It doesn't change.
But
what
also
it is.
running away from it or
And
ignoring
again,
it does not make it not
growth.
so.
One does not exhibit growth. One does and one doesn't. Ignoring it does not exhibit growth.
Yeah.
And being able to own up to it, even if it's not in your best, if it wasn't one of your best moments, is still growth, right? And being static ain't.
And there's some things that you can identify and own that you're not ready to make the change. And in that case, what can you say? You've either, yes, you're right, but I'm not there yet. Cool. But the people who, well, see, when I did it, it was ... But when you did it, no. The net effect is still the same, and the consequences got to be just. But yeah, with that conversation yesterday was definitely one that spawned some additional conversations.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Y'all keep talking. We can't, because we got to take a break, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break.
Hey, this is D. Riley from the 90s Hits R&B Jams. Make sure you listen to WBOK 1230 AM every Saturday night from 7 until 9 p.m. I'll be giving you the best R&B jams from the 90s. That's right, all your favorites and more. With me, D. Riley, your host of the 90s Hits, right here on WBOK 1230 AM, or listen online at WBOK1230.com. WBOK, the station you listen to longer.
Good morning and happy Wednesday. I'm Morgan Lentis with WDSU News, and here's a look at today's headlines. This morning, the NOPD is investigating a Central City shooting that sent a man to the hospital. New Orleans police say this happened a little after 6:30 p.m. Investigators say a man was shot and found near Clara and First Streets. We're told around the same time another man walked into a local emergency room with a gunshot wound. Right now, it's unclear if the two cases are related. Then the New Orleans City Council will hold a special meeting today to discuss the city's ongoing budget woes. The council will consider several items. That includes appropriating a portion of the city savings fund, also known as the reserve fund, to help the NOPD cover ongoing personnel expenses. These weekly meetings are now required as part of an agreement to secure more than $100 million in bond funding from the state. And finally, growing criticism causing the sale of new memberships at the Audubon Institute to be paused. This comes after many membership holders found out on Black Friday that their yearly membership cost would nearly double. Audubon officials say they're developing most cost-effective alternatives. A statement goes on to say they hope to have those plans available by mid-December. And that is a look at today's headlines. I'm Morgan Lentis with WDSU News. Have a great day.
You've got responsibilities, but that doesn't mean your dreams are on hold. At Southern University at New Orleans, our evening and weekend college is designed with your life in mind. Finish your degree. Start a new one. On your time. Your degree. Your schedule. No excuses. Just opportunity. Visit suno.edu and make your next move today.
Visit DePaul's new Algiers Health Center at 2801 General de Gaulle Drive to receive primary and preventive care for both adults and children. Services also include behavioral health, imaging, and on-site pharmacy, vision, Medicaid enrollment assistance, and more. For appointments, visit DePaulCommunityHealthCenters.org or call 504-207-3060.
Hey, this is Michael Cooper of Confunction, and I'd like to wish all of the WBOK listeners a happy and safe holiday.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the front porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Come on, who be the father for this? Bounce right here. People be following this. Modeling women be fronting and be swallowing this. Carry on and yelling, screaming, be hollering this. Flip mode, co-sign, I'll be the sponsor for this. Why? To conquer this, you need a monster for this. Why? Ha! Chickens just shaking, just wiggle and start to bake and just giggle and then get naked a little. Sweat dripping off their face and they nipple. People wildin' till they be all tired and crippled. Yeah, you bugging on how we be doing it till you hit y'all people just like fire traveling through you. Now from right to left with a capital F, so we gon' keep this hot to death and we stopping your breath. Drinking and bugging and messing with them flows again. But it's nothing cause y'all people know we about to blow again. That's what it is right now. Yeah. That's what it is right now. That's what it is right now. What you want right now. What it is right now. What it is right now. Yeah. What you want now? Yeah. Flip mode. Come on. Come on. Let me show show you what it is right now. Let me step up and handle my biz right now. People don't even know what it is right now. Got 'em mad as if I was boning they whiz right now. So let me right now, all in your the way she bouncing, got my bubbly starting to fizz right now. With your it's feeling kinda big right now. Got 'em ready to eat up a couple of wigs, doing tricks with a. Should've seen what Shorty did right now. Got me stuck on just taking her back to my crib right now. Come on, the way Shorty throwing that all over the place. My Shorty busy trying to throw it all up in my face. Ooh, so what you got right now? Cause we coming to blow the whole entire spot right now. Hey, yeah, we hot right now. All you other suckers move you over because we come to take your slot right now. Ask me.
What's the what it is right now?
Come on.
What's the what it is right now? What's the what it is right now? What's the
What it is now? What it is now? What it is now?
what it is
All my
right
people,
now? What it is right now?
flip mode.
Right now.
Come on.
This be the beat to rock for the street.
Yeah.
More hot, we giving you more heat. Feeling that bounce, banging the concrete. Bang it in the club and banging it in your Jeep. Flip mode squad 2001. Wave your hands and rep where you're from. We're keeping it street cause that's how we live. It's what it is, baby. It's what it is, baby.
Come on.
Part 4 more. Down. Neptune. Grimy. Violator. Grimy. The serious. Type serious. Grimy. Nigga grimy. Yo. It's like it's King Tut Jury. Blind Fury. I smoke bogey, conspiracy theory. It's like I'm Malcolm with just the X. These they in love, but it's just the Act like my long and stretched. Like I don't keep two under my chest. I flip, I sleep. See, I'm the king of the street. And show more how to rhyme on Neptune's beats. In Miami, the punch shoulda won the Grammy. This year, I bring the home to his family. Go ahead and keep hating until you receive mad bolts in your chest. Hard to breathe. See, you a hater like Star and Buck. What? And Tommy boy, them just suck. I'm the ultimate. Gun on my swallow my spit. Wanna drink every bottle I sip.
Y'all, it's the Front Porch. WBOK. I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Good morning, y'all.
And the Naira's on the other side of the glass, y'all. Thank you for rolling with us on this bad cheering Wednesday. Hump day, middle of the week. Y'all bringing it to you right here. You know how we do.
For sure.
Always good to have y'all here with us. You know. You doing all right today, honey?
I think so. I mean,
as soon as you figure it out, you let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
You let me know.
Yeah,
As
so
we be
far,
concerned.
so good. I am excited about a couple things. So working in the evening with children, one-on-one has reignited my love for teaching, and not so much that I'm going back into a school anytime soon, but I have a couple parents who reached out to me, and so I have 3 kiddos that I'm working with, and that's the part that makes me fall in love all over again.
Well, yeah, that's balance, baby. We was
Like
always talking
being in
about
an
balance.
abusive relationship.
Well,
It's like as long as you stay on the outskirts, it's like yes, you just be friends with it. Don't get back together.
You can't. That's dope, man. You can't. You can't.
Just a little, just
Nope.
You're just friends.
You
Yeah.
either in or you out.
Well,
there's no.
Right
there's
now,
no
I'm going
dabbling.
to be.
So,
I'm
you
going to
in.
be the dabbler.
You in?
But no, yeah, I have 3 kiddos, 2 boys and 1 girl, and they always start off with hating math. It's like I don't like it, and it's like just stick with me, you'll be fine. And the amount of time that it takes for them to buy in does not take long, of course, when it's going on one, because you can see results a lot faster. But yeah, now they're doing well, and that just woo 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 makes you feel so happy.
That is a good thing, though.
Yeah.
I always tell them you got to have balance. You got to have something that fulfills that part of you that regular work doesn't. So I say, even if you got to carve some time out for yourself, I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. You got to have some time in there for you because you're the engine.
Yeah.
You're the engine. You're the one that's pulling everything else, and you have got to give some time for yourself, whatever it is. Some people might say, hey, that's work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it serves a purpose.
Yeah.
It serves a purpose that the other work doesn't. Everybody working.
Yes.
But some work is not work when you do it.
Right.
It actually gives a benefit. So, no, I love it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful
So that's
thing.
pretty cool. And we're getting ready, of course, for the holidays. And now when I make my site visits at schools, teachers they have December-itis because they just came back from the kids having a week off. And you're going to deprogram them for the next 10 days and to send them back off to go do stuff again. So like a lot of teachers are prepping, not yet for testing purposes, except for high schools because they do state testing at the end of each semester, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's not the most wonderful time of the year, but it's the fun time of the year in that the creative teachers right now, you're getting ready to see a lot of magic in use of time that they don't normally get to use because of the constraints of the school schedule, the class bell schedule.
Okay.
So yeah, I am excited to be a part of this season because my kiddos are getting ready to demonstrate a lot of the things that they've done over the last couple of weeks. So yeah, there you go.
That's a good thing, though. Mm-hmm. That's a good thing. They benefit and so do you.
Mm-hmm.
They benefit
it is.
And so do
it
you.
is.
And vicariously the rest of us. When you're doing good, everybody know. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
You give that to the world. When you're in a good place, a lot of people benefit from it. It's a ripple effect. And that's not just you specifically.
Right.
That's
in general.
With people. If you're in a good place, when you smile, you see a smile.
Mm-hmm.
When you offer kind words, you get a kind word. It's just a good thing. It's a ripple effect.
Yeah.
But we got it started, man. The people gonna be here. They here, y'all.
Lord. They've changed names again. It was the something in the bayou or bayou swamp.
Catahoula Crackdown.
Yes.
Now it's the Catahoula Crackdown.
Yeah.
Why you gotta have all these?
And who is Catahoula?
The hound. That's the official hound. The official dog of Louisiana is the Catahoula hound.
Oh. Have you seen one before?
Oh yeah. It's not.
I know what a hound dog looks like, but a Catahoula, I've never.
Catahoula hound.
Never ever heard of such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Feel like the whites are just making up stuff right now.
That's been. No. That's the Catahoula hound has been since you've been having official stuff.
Okay, but is it a mascot for anything?
No, it's the official.
Because like the pelican is the official bird, right?
Yeah, right. And
so the magnolia is the official state flower. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay, so again, I'm like, there's nothing tied to it because magnolia tends to be the name that gets attached to like event spaces or things that are, I guess, thought to be nice aesthetics. The magnolia, plantations and whatnot. But Catahoula, I've never heard in my life. And I believe that it's a real thing because you said it, but also.
Oh, yeah. The Catahoula Leopard is an American dog breed named after Catahoula Parish, Louisiana. It became the state dog of Louisiana in 1979. It is recognized by the United Kennel Club under the name Louisiana Catahoula Leopard Dog, while the American Kennel Club Foundation called it the Catahoula Leopard Dog.
Where is Catahoula?
Catahoula Parish is. Where is Catahoula Parish?
And why aren't they sending the Catahoula crackdown to Catahoula? Because this New Orleans.
Right.
So Catahoula, why? Are you taking them there?
Not to be confused with St. There it is. In the northeast east section of the state. That's where it is in the state of Louisiana. Yeah, Catahoula Parish.
That's dumb. Yeah, dumb. But okay. Are the dogs from? I mean, are they bringing them to Catahoula?
Who?
The ICE people or the immigration people?
No, baby.
So then
No,
again,
it's
why
not
the
about
Catahoula?
the dogs. It's not about the. You know how they do. They're
It's
gonna
dumb.
call it the because Catahoula is a official place here, and they like to have alliterations. Catahoula crackdown. It was the Raleigh something in North Carolina. They like them cute names. They that's the people that's doing it. It's got nothing to do with the dog. The dog all right.
This
Dog all right. The dog is a fine animal.
This is stupid, but okay, fine.
The whole thing.
Yeah,
whole thing.
agreed.
So that's the very small portion of it. The whole thing is insane. But there are folks being messaged to stay inside. There are restaurants that have closed. There are people who are housing individuals who may not have the correct documents. And it's amazing that that's been talked about. It's amazing that that has made the news. I think the restaurant was in Kenner. And the gentleman who was the owner said, no, we won't be open for the next few days because we don't want our people to get
And they're not
caught.
wrong, and that's their choice.
Of course, I get that. That's what I would do if I knew anybody. I would. It's no different than when folks were closing down doing boycotts. When you know that they are coming to your city and you know that they're coming, there were people in certain places that would not feed ICE. They would not let them use their property to stage.
Their
They would not let them
restrooms
use it. They
would not
wouldn't
let-
do
would
it.
not
And
sell
it's
them
passive
gas.
resistance.
Yes.
It is a passive resistance to what you think is a wrong act by this government. And that's what it's going to take to stop it. And that's what I'm saying. When you hear the resistance being now televised, when you get a guy who is an owner saying that I'm closing because of this, and it's on the news, it's like, wait a minute, this is new. Y'all haven't been doing this.
Y'all don't say nothing when walk-ons close on during Essence. So let them people close when they want to. And quite other few businesses that close during Essence. They don't want to serve them. These people don't have to serve these people either.
No, he wasn't closing down so he wouldn't serve. He was closing down because his people were undocumented.
And
he
still, it
didn't
is the
wanna-
choice.
Right? No, that's what I'm saying. He closed down because he didn't want his people to be subjugated by ICE coming in and say. So he said, no, we'll lose this money. We'll lose this money. It's not because we don't want your business.
Right.
It's because we got people who they will be looking for.
But also their business will be impacted. So therefore, we don't need the business enough to sacrifice the people that work for us.
Whose business will be impacted?
If they lose their employees that work in their businesses, their business will be impacted by that.
Oh, that's why he closed now.
Right, but
Yeah,
that's
that's why he
also
closed.
they don't have to provide services and or goods to people who you know are here to cause a community harm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope there's some other ones that goes along with it and say, yeah, us too. It'll be good. There's also trouble up there where, they knock them people off on the boat. And your boy might be up for war crime.
Good.
That's murder.
Good.
But they throw in the admiral. How many times have y'all got to know? And Hegseth is next.
Yeah.
Hegseth is next. Nothing is going to reach Trump.
And y'all keep signing
Nothing is
up to
gonna
be
reach Trump.
the
Trying to be closer
the
to him.
targets.
Trying to be
which
closer
is
to
so
him.
dumb.
Y'all want to try to be closer to him and be a part of it and be right there with him. And you see what happens. You see the minute something goes left. The absolute
It's somebody else's,
second
it's somebody
something goes
else's
left.
fault, even though the person who's calling the shots and
Everybody.
okaying and rubber stamping everything.
He Teflon.
Yeah, y'all funny.
But y'all going back at him. Now, y'all have thrown the admiral flat out under the bus. Before you were celebrating. When it first happened, you were rah, rah, rah. Now you said, no, I had left. Literally.
Yeah.
I was watching it. but you know I'm busy.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw the first part.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I left, then the dude that came to me later, they, that they hit it the second time. But I was gone. Really, sir? Is that what we going with? And so who made the call? Oh, the Admiral. The Admiral who was there. He's been promoted. He's over this whole thing right now. He's the one that actually made the call. Now he had my permission. So you
But
just
it was
admitted,
all on him.
So you just admitted it.
Right.
Which what I couldn't understand he said that. I really couldn't understand why he said that.
Well,
he had my permission. He was well within his rights to do it. He was under my orders.
And so he should be protected, right? If you operated
just following
under
orders. Nuremberg showed y'all that. Yeah. The Nuremberg trial showed you. I'm just following orders was not good enough. It was not good enough. You were held to a different standard. And that's the same thing, this war crime. You can't say I was just following orders. Not with the things that they're charging you with. It's war crime. Mm-hmm. It's not shoplifting. These are you, and Nuremberg showed, the whole world agreed. Just following orders. You can't follow immoral, illegal orders and then say that the only reason I did it was because I was following orders. Lieutenant William Calley in the My Lai massacre during Vietnam. I don't know why that dude name just popped in my head, but it did because he massacred a village, men and women and children, and in a village called My Lai in Vietnam, and was court-martialed and found guilty. Did they kill him? I think he got prison. I think he was sent to life, but prison to life. But no, you can't just murder and say, hey,
I was
war.
Just following.
I was just following. It's a war. They just told me to do it. They said, go kill him. No, boss. If they're not presenting a challenge, if they're not presenting a threat to you, and I ain't never been in war. I can't speak to it. We got cats that have been, but there's murder and then there's war. And if you just put people in the ditch and shoot them down, that's not war. To me. Now, maybe somebody out there sees it a little bit different. You could tell me, but to line people up in the ditch was in the case with
That's the thing y'all
William
said.
Calley.
That's the thing y'all said that Hitler was bad for.
That was Nuremberg. That was the whole idea of genocide and the Holocaust that was put on the world court, and you could not say if you were a guard in Treblinka, if you were a guard in Stalingrad, if you were part of that, you couldn't say that you were just following orders. It doesn't work. It's been shown that it doesn't work. You're not going to be able to use that excuse. If you do something that you know or should know is illegal or immoral, you got to know the Uniform Code of Military Justice. You got to understand that combatants who are wounded, who are out of play as far as the war, should be rescued. And you know it because the next boat you blew up, you rescued.
Mm-hmm.
The next boat you blew up, you rescued the survivors and returned them back to their home countries. I was just following orders, not going to get it, fellas. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Chilly first half of the day, but at least we'll see more sunshine. Highs eventually rise to the upper 50s and lower 60s. And then for tonight, dropping to the 40s and the 50s, but I do have a lot of rain on the way for Thursday and for Friday. Those 2 days are impact days. We could see 2 to 3 inches of rain, a little bit of rain left over going into our Saturday. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hey everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks
And Kimber White Dupree
from the Front Porch.
Some combos are too good to miss. Now you can pull up a chair to the Front Porch anytime.
Just search WBOK Media and subscribe to the Front Porch Podcast.
Download, share, and hit us with a 5-star rating because New Orleans culture deserves to be heard loud and clear.
Hi, this is Cary Grant. Let's elevate every Tuesday through Thursday from 6 to 7 p.m. as we discuss the community, the country, and the world, from politics to current events and sports. We look forward to your input and continuing the quality programming on your community station, WBOK. Join us every Tuesday through Thursday, 6 to 7 p.m. on Elevated Conversations, the Arnie and Cary Show.
Meet Leanna, a part-time chef and full-time mom. In the past, Leanna didn't have health insurance because she didn't think she could afford it. What she didn't realize is she qualified for Medicaid. She loves the coverage and peace of mind that comes with high-quality care. The kind of care you get with Healthy Blue. This is Medicaid, and it's for more people than you think. Maybe even you. To see if you qualify, go to myhealthybluela.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Benefit Solution Group Annual Enrollment Period Update. Who do I have on the line with me today?
Hey, this is Lori Swanigan, CEO of the Benefit Solutions Group.
And I'm Vanessa Scott, broker senior advisor with the Benefit Solutions Group.
Can you guys tell me what is annual enrollment period?
The annual enrollment period, the acronym for it is AEP. It starts October the 15th and it goes through December the 7th.
Why is open enrollment so important?
It is a time for anyone with Medicare, any person with a red, white, and blue card can actually get a plan. There are forms that you need to fill out to even get your prescription drugs. So can we go ahead and throw that number out there?
Yes, let's do it.
Again, that number is 504-621-3687. Awesome. And that's going to be Vanessa Scott coming to your doorstep.
It's Benefit Solution Group. Don't let the laws change and leave you stuck out. Get your Medicare review today at 504-621-3687. Benefit Solution Group is a licensed independent agency not affiliated with the U.S. government. We offer Medicare, Advantage Part D, and Medicare plans for major carriers in our market area.
A careless driver can change your life in an instant. Do you know what to do or who to call? If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and do not have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. We can answer all of your questions and estimate the potential value of your case. Call Auto Accident Help Desk and connect with an expert personal injury attorney.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
Don't worry how to handle your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. We will get you the money you deserve.
They got me way more than the insurance company offered.
The consultation is free, and you do not pay any legal fees unless we win or settle your case. Make the smart call. If you've been injured in an auto accident, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free legal consultation.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
This is Brandon Henry, IT Director for Equity Media, wishing everyone a happy and safe holidays from WBOK.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Braylon Brian Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
And Brother Nyron on the other side of the glass, y'all. Bad cheering Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week, y'all. Thank you for rolling with us as we do what we do. Got too many folks out there this morning.
They're
Where
all
they at?
on
Over
YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yes.
There y'all go.
They're over on YouTube. Lisa Booker is over there. Miss Jacqueline is over there. Anita, Paul, Josh, they're all over on YouTube.
There you go. There's the people.
There they are. Yes. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing over there?
There you
go. We are definitely in the last portion of the year. School's going to be let out in a couple of days. I think they might have a full 2 weeks because I think I used to count that out.
What's
during like when they would come back from Thanksgiving, I would count how many days we had until we were out
Till
for
you're
2
out
weeks.
again?
Yeah. And we were like, we're off for 10 days. No. Include the weekends. Count all the days. Give me all of the days off. Because coming back, deprogramming kids from being home for 2 weeks takes about a solid 3 days. Cause
to get back into the swing.
Yeah, because they come back after being at home and, whatever the structure of order is at their house or lack thereof, you have to bring back to but in this classroom, we do this. It never fails. It's always like one or two kids that may take an extra day to get acclimated, but you have to be swift with your consequences because otherwise it'll be the whole week.
Nip it in the bud.
Yeah.
Yeah? Well,
yeah. So shouts out to all the educators who are in this week, 2 weeks of giving final assessments, collecting last minute assignments, messaging parents, hey, your kid is in danger of not doing well if they don't turn in this, and this. And this is that time of placement. Oh, and also putting on your winter festival performance for the school, because let's not forget that's still happening.
That's the Winter Festival.
Mm-hmm.
When is that?
They're probably on a rolling calendar because if you're a parent who has multiple kids that go to different schools, they try to space them out so the parents can catch all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's probably you're gonna see full swing by Thursday or Friday this week, because remember their last day before the holiday is the 19th, so they have to get all of that done between this week and the 19th for all of the schools that are gonna do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, listen, kids. And those who are in charge of kids.
Mm-hmm.
You see the light at the end. Y'all got your 2 weeks coming. Get
14
through this
days.
right here. There you go.
And maybe even some extra if your school does like a professional development day when y'all get back, instead of sending the kids directly to you. They give you a day to catch your breath and be like, oh, I work here, right? And so let me make sure that everything is everything before they come back.
Yeah, because I'm going to be right here for them 2 weeks, y'all.
Period.
Nah. So, you dig? Just let me say.
With no kids,
shouts out
though.
to you.
But no kids, though.
Yeah. Well, some remedials, though.
Goodness.
Yeah, we got some remedials.
From time to time, we do have that.
It's all good, though, man, because we love all y'all, even the special ones.
Because you're special. Mm-hmm.
I remember George Bush, the first George W. Bush said that. He said, I love all my grandkids, even the little brown ones.
Oh, wow.
It's his son and man.
Wow. And nobody reacted to that?
It was a big reaction. I mean, in the media, he didn't get anything that was like blowback, but it certainly made its rounds in the media because it's just like, dude, really? I love all my grandkids, even the little brown one.
Yeah.
I'm sure they feel so special.
I'm
Papa
sure.
Bush,
So loved that you made that distinction that us
you made
two
that distinction.
are
But it's
just-
not. It's strange, man. The way that thing goes through so many levels, because that's what old girl said. That the Queen told her. What's her name out there? She live in America now because they done took they ain't the royals no more.
You
know what
talking
I'm
about Megan.
Megan, and oh boy, what do you name Henry?
Yes, I think.
There you
so.
go. And that when she said before they left, before they gave up all their stuff, that the Queen mentioned something about what about you think their color will be something? What you mean? What kind of color you want? A plaid? What you looking for there? What would you like? Fuchsia?
Crazy. And that talk still is permitted.
That was way recently across the sea.
Still allowed. And then I remember Sharon Osbourne like doubling down on the talk with regard to that. Her and Piers Morgan, the guy that's the news, the British news guy.
Yeah, Piers Morgan. What about him?
That's his name, Piers Morgan?
Piers.
Okay, yeah.
Piers.
That they keep talking about color as if like they're oblivious of the distinction between color, or no, that's not racist because you're pointing out things of that nature. No, it is racist. You just haven't been told that, and it makes you feel bad when people say you're racist. But yeah, if your behaviors are racist, change it versus complaining about people calling you out about it.
And who was that? You say Sharon Martin?
Sharon Osbourne. Remember when she had that issue with
Shit, that's Ozzy Osbourne wife.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And what did she do?
She had an issue with Cheryl, the comedian. Cheryl, she's got the teeth.
Cheryl Underwood.
Yes. And what she said was something that was racist. And then she goes in on I don't have a racist bone in my body. Yes, but what you said was racist.
About Meghan Markle?
Yes. She also participated. Okay. I'm saying she had already had a thing with Cheryl Underwood about saying something racist when they were on the talk show together. I don't remember what the name of it was. It was kind of like another version of The View on a different network.
Okay.
And so that was already one thing that caused her to get off. She's no longer on the show. Sharon Osbourne.
She not on the show because of what happened with Meghan Markle?
What happened with Cheryl Underwood. But then she was having the conversation with Piers Morgan about when Meghan Markle was saying that she was treated unfairly and it was due to her race. She was still trying to justify what she said. Well, what I said wasn't the same thing as this. Well, no, it's all still racist, regardless of what you said, because what you said and what he said all stems and is framed around race. And your speaking and saying these things makes you real comfortable with racism and makes you a racist. But I know it doesn't make you feel good, but it doesn't negate the fact.
Okay, yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, it's in more of the pop culture stuff that you would have not have paid attention to.
I mean, I know the name. I know Piers Morgan. I know, but and I know Meghan. I've started off talking about it, but I didn't know they had a.
Oh yeah, it was a big country. Like the England people were having a debate, and then you started hearing more from the Black Brits and Black English speaking about y'all, what y'all be doing is racist, and I can't be racist. No, yeah, what you're doing is racist, and it's just the obtuseness that they lean into when they're called out on that kind of stuff. It is annoying and frustrating.
All right, it's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK, what New Orleans is talking about
all day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break.
campus of Xavier University. WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
This news report is brought to you by New Schools for New Orleans. Let's take a moment to celebrate great things happening inside our schools. NOLA Public Schools achieved a B District Performance Letter Grade. Orleans now exceeds its pre-COVID district performance for all students by more than 8 points. For the second year in a row, Black students from New Orleans outperformed the state average in all peer districts. For all other subgroups, economic disadvantaged students, multilingual learners, and students with disabilities, we also saw growth. Let's keep up the amazing work.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Outgoing New York City Mayor Eric Adams met with Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani, urging him to keep key programs.
All the things we've done, I want him to continue that success. And I think the best level of appreciation is duplication. And I think they're going to duplicate a lot of things that we've done.
Adams will share documents on his administration's accomplishments as Mamdani decides what to continue. Former Officer Derek Chauvin wants his George Floyd murder conviction vacated. He's filed a petition in Minnesota claiming faulty testimony and asking for a new trial or hearing. Chauvin is serving 22 and a half years, set for release in 2035. And Apple Music has named Drake its most streamed artist of 2025. The year's biggest song is APT by Rosé, and Bruno Mars tops the platform's annual replay list. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
I remember how it all began. I used to sing dirty raps to my East Side fans. Back then, I knew you couldn't stop this rap. No MC could rock like that. Then the new style came, the bass got deeper. You gave up the mic and bought you a beeper. Do you wanna rap or sell coke? Brothers like you ain't never broke. People wanna say it's just my time. Brothers like me had to work for mine. 8 years on the mic and I'm not joking. Surf too short, coming straight from Oakland, California, home of the rock. 8 woofers in the trunk, beating down the block. Short dog, I'm that rapping man. I said it before, and I say it again. Life is too short. Too short. Life is too short. Too short. Life is to some people unbearable. Commit suicide and that's terrible. Was it much too much or nothing big? If you live my life, you'll be fighting to live. Life is to me my main asset. I'll be doing alright and keep it just like that. Chill out at the house and bump that bass. I'm trying to get rich as I rock the place. Everybody's got that same old dream to have big money and fancy things. Drive a brand new Benz, keep your bank right here. Never hear me stutter once cause I talk real clear. It's on you, homeboy, what you gonna do? You can take my advice and start working, fool. Or you can close your ears and run your mouth. And one day, homeboy, you'll soon find out. Life is too short, would you agree? While I'm living my life, don't mess with me. It's been a long time, baby, since I first got down. But I still keep making these funky sounds. Cause I don't stop rapping, that's my theme. I make a lot of money, do you know what I mean? Life is complicated, you must stay up. You ask a simple question, boy, don't say what. You only live once.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. The Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Braylon Brian Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
Brother Nyron on the other side of the glass, y'all. Bringing it to you right here on this Fair Cheering Wednesday, Hump Day, middle of the week, y'all. Thank you for rolling with us as we move right into this second hour of today's episode of The Front Porch. Continuing our broadcast from the idyllic campus of Xavier University, from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway, www.wbok1230.com is the address, or you can hit us up on the talk line. 504-582-9422 is the number. Let us know what's happening. Yeah, I was liking that Too Short. I could tell. I see y'all out there in the comments. Yeah, Too Short, get you rolling.
Indeed.
Old Todd, huh? Yeah, he gets it done.
My goodness.
Kimba.
Yes, sir.
It's Bad Cheering Wednesday.
Indeed, it is.
And we got a little company.
We do. Some of the people are not company.
You're about to say your family stopped by knocking on the door to see what's happening.
And they've been here a few times, so they know where the stuff is.
On more than one occasion, and are always welcome. Tell the folks who we got here with us, though.
All right. Good morning to my cousin, Dr. Clyde Robertson of Southern University at New Orleans. Also, Dr. Fran Lawless is joining us, and we have one more. Please say good morning to our listening audience.
Good morning. Hi, I'm Gretchen Bradford, Gentilly Fest, supporting Pontchartrain Park and.
You gotta lean into the mic. Yeah.
Just pull it to you.
There you go.
Gretchen.
All right, this is Gretchen Bradford on the mic. Hey, we're here. I'm here with Pontchartrain Park and also Southern University CAS program. I'm representing Gentilly Fest because we all in this together.
There you
Excited about what's to happen.
Absolutely.
Beautiful.
So, I'm going to start with Dr. Lawless. Have you been on the Front Porch before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last year,
Alrighty.
I was delighted to be here to talk about our event, the gala that we're having on Friday night. And, we're all excited about it to celebrate one of the premier neighborhoods in New Orleans.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And a lot of times, again, we've been toward this season taking stock of what New Orleans has to offer. And oftentimes, Suno is another one of the gems that belongs to the city of New Orleans that gets overlooked. It's tucked away in a neighborhood that most people, they forget. But some of the resources that many of the city holds as quite valuable reside on that end of Pontchartrain Park. Not only with Southern University at New Orleans, also Wesley Barrow Stadium is right across the street. But with all of the different professionals throughout the city and the country, they got their start right there at Suno. So with that, we have an event that's coming up. It's the second annual CAS event that'll be taking place. Yes, there's a gala, but will you tell our listening audience what was the goal of coming up with this celebration and recognizing the heroes of our community?
Well, just that, to celebrate a community that has given so much back to the city of New Orleans. New Orleans is quite unique in that it has two essential, very many more than two black communities, but two historic black communities, two firsts, if you will. First and foremost, Treme.
Yes.
Is the first African-American community in the city of, and in the what became the United States. And it is sustained, still exists, as we all know. The second is a more recent creation. If you consider the 1950s recent, I do.
Comparing the Treme.
Historically speaking. It becomes, Pontchartrain Park does, the first African-American subdivision in the United States, a subdivision within the city's limits. There's Collier Heights in Atlanta, which does predate Pontchartrain Park. However, Collier Heights was actually a white community that became black in the 1940s. Pontchartrain Park was envisioned as a black neighborhood as early as 1951. 1956, they break ground. And we've been rolling ever since. I say we because I am a Pontchartrain Park patriot. My parents moved into Pontchartrain Park in 61.
All right.
Sister Gretchen's parents are among the first to purchase homes on Mithra, and she still lives in that home. And Sister Fran is a recent implant and welcomed into the neighborhood. Although I no longer live there, once you're a Pontchartrain Park patriot, you're always one.
Always.
And so we celebrate that history. We celebrate those people who have emerged from that dynamic community. Martin Luther King discussed the concept of the beloved community. I think Pontchartrain Park is the quintessential example of a beloved community.
Okay. All right.
Absolutely. And being a product of Bethany United Methodist Church right there in Pontchartrain Park, that's what grew me up. Yeah. So I definitely know what it feels like to be a product of Pontchartrain Park. And again, there's so many gems and jewels that are within Pontchartrain Park. And then a lot of people don't know where Pontchartrain Park starts and Gentilly Woods ends. And you got to be from there to even know that that's the conversation, because people know that's Gentilly Woods. That is not Pontchartrain Park. Yeah. Exactly. But it's important for us to continue to call and shine a light on what takes place in that space, because there's also a very well-known golf course that's there that oftentimes, again, people don't consider it because we drive past it every day, and we're accustomed to it being there. But it is providing the resources of young professionals to find a place for them to thrive and also be cared for, because being on an HBCU campus at Southern University at New Orleans is different from going to another university, and they produce quality applicants for respective careers. As a grad, I know this for sure, but also if we look at the leaders of our city, many of them went through either the political science or School of Social Work or varying departments over at Southern University. So if we don't continue to remind people, more people outside of our community are going to gain benefit from it. Because I want to be very clear, it's not just us that's back there, and it's not the product that we are able to capitalize on. Many people send, not just send, they come and they bring more people in order to capitalize on the wealth of knowledge that is available at Southern University. So if we don't tell our story, somebody else is going to pick up the pen and rewrite one. But that said, this year you have, you are honoring, is it Honorable Mark Morial, who is also former mayor of New Orleans and also currently the president and CEO of the National Urban League. How did you all get together to pull him in as the honoree this year, the second year?
Well, before I talk about Mark, this is the second year. Mm-hmm. We had last year no intentions of having a repeat. It was a one-off.
Okay.
And so we showcased a documentary about the Pontchartrain Park pioneers. Mm-hmm. Those are the people who first purchased the home. Their homes in Pontchartrain Park dating back to the 1950s. Uh-huh. That experience was so dynamic that the community required us to come back. And so as a unit, those of us who are on the committee, it's a small action committee, we determined that we would endeavor to make this an annual event.
Okay.
And so last year we showcased the documentary about the Pontchartrain Park pioneers. And so we wanted to match that, surpass it if we could. And one of the ways we thought of doing that is by bringing a person who has a national stature, but is also homegrown, who could talk about the future of Pontchartrain Park, because the theme is Pontchartrain Park, where do we go from here? And so Mark Morial, we think, is the quintessential person who could, while perched on a national level, but still having his boots on solid ground here on Press Drive and Prentice Avenue and Mithra in Pontchartrain Park, he could more adequately discuss where we are and where we should be in light of this current political environment. But the presentation is not the only thing that will be showcased on Friday. Mm-hmm. And Sister Gretchen can talk to us about what happens after the presentation.
Okay.
All righty.
Oh, I will be more than happy to do so.
Right.
We're so excited, just about the entire event. as Clyde stated, we all kind of came together on last year. I'm a Pontchartrain Park resident for life.
Mhm.
That's my neighborhood. I love everything about it. And so Fran is so dedicated as well. Dr. Robertson came to us on last year, and as he said, speaking on behalf of, putting out the documentary. So myself, I am also involved with Gentilly Fest.
All right.
I'm the president and the chairperson over Gentilly Fest, and we said, well, what a great idea if we can all come together, Pontchartrain Park Neighborhood Association, Gentilly Fest, and we can get something educational out to the community while celebrating, the holidays or just celebrating us and who we are. So here we are in the second year, first year outstanding, like Dr. Robinson said. And so this year we're going to be featuring the voice, Nell Simmons. She's going to perform after the event, after the program.
Okay.
And DJ B Sharp. We're going to party like it's 2025. We're going to have
like you're in New Orleans, like you're in Pontchartrain
I'm
Park.
talking about we're going to have the piece where we learn and we talk and we discuss, but we also going to have a lot of fun, food, entertainment. And I'm going to let Sister Fran give some insight on what's happening as well. But I'm just excited, and we want to make sure that everyone get excited like us and come out, support the event, and it's free.
Right.
So you don't
Okay.
have a choice to say, hey, I don't have the money. Come out. It's going to be spectacular, starting at 5:30.
Okay. Excellent. Now, Fran, you wanted to fill in a couple of those?
Well, yeah, one thing I want to bring up is that Pontchartrain Park is a community that was developed during the vestiges of Jim Crow. And, in the words of our late Congressman John Lewis, who said, we got to make a way out of no way. And that's what we've done. In Pontchartrain Park, we flourished and developed into a model community in the city of New Orleans. We have one of the lowest crime rates ever in the city. We are a community of neighbors who support one another. But the beauty of this event is that we are partnering with Southern University and Gentilly Fest, as well as Pontchartrain Park Neighborhood Association, to present to the community an opportunity to celebrate our history and come together as one in a true sense of community. And we're delighted to be able to do that.
I love the fact that you guys came together. Everybody it has Pontchartrain Park in their individual group's DNA. But the three of you coming together to make something that's something totally new and different. Congratulations. What does DOC-CAS? Is that an acronym?
Yes, that's an acronym. The Center for African and African American Studies, which dates back to 1989, actually. I've been the director for the last 8 years.
Speaking in the 18, we'll take
18
that.
for the last 8, but January will mark my 9th year.
Okay. All right.
And one of the things that we must do as a Center for African American Studies, in addition to research, in addition to programming, we must reach out in the communities in which we are housed.
Yes.
And develop that coalition. And that's what we've done at CAS. We work very closely with the Pontchartrain Park Neighborhood Association, very closely with Gentilly, and the institutions within Pontchartrain Park as well. And our goal is to have as great an impact as possible.
Absolutely.
And as Booker Washington once said, we could be as separate as the fingers on our hands. But when it's time to come together, we could come together as a fist. And a trained fist can go through walls. And so our goal is to go through this wall.
All right.
Together. And build, as I stated earlier, the beloved community that Martin Luther King envisioned.
All right.
Absolutely.
Friday, December 5th, from 5:30 to 9:30 at the Millie Charles School of Social Work Building Auditorium. That's at 6801 Suno Knights Drive, formerly Press Drive.
Mm-hmm.
So you go on out there. The Honorable Mark Morial will be the featured speaker at the second annual Cass Pontchartrain Neighborhood Association Gentilly Fest Inc. Gala 2025. Pontchartrain Park, where do we go from here?
That's right.
Absolutely. Dr. Clyde Robinson, Dr. Fran Lawless, Gretchen Bradford from the Pontchartrain Park. Thank you guys so much. It's always a pleasure. Welcome back to the porch. It's good to have you guys here. You always come with good vibes and good information.
Yes.
And we appreciate that. All the best on Friday and continuing to make that model community that you talk about.
And we look forward to seeing everyone. We will greet you with African humility and humbleness. So come on out.
Come on out.
And
it's free.
And
it's
it's
free.
free.
Yes.
And there's food and music as
Come on
well.
now.
There you go.
Come on now.
Sound like a
Can't beat
party.
that.
Cannot
Can't
beat
beat
it at
that.
all.
For more information, folks can find out where. Where would they go?
You
Is there a
can
website?
call me at 504-286-5384 for more information.
There you go. Pontchartrain Park Neighborhood Association website.
There we
Just
go.
punch that in your phone or on your computer and it'll pop up, right?
There you
Get
go.
you some more information.
Mhm.
You tuned into the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break.
Hoops, Heat, The Truth, On Demand. Ball Don't Lie is now live on all podcast platforms. Tap in, search WBOK Media, find Ball Don't Lie, and bring the fire with you wherever you go. Download, share, and leave that 5-star review because the game doesn't stop when the show ends.
Good morning and happy Wednesday. I'm Morgan Lentis with WDSU News, and here's a look at today's headlines. This morning, the NOPD is investigating a Central City shooting that sent a man to the hospital. New Orleans police say this happened a little after 6:30 p.m. Investigators say a man was shot and found near Clara and First Streets. We're told around the same time another man walked into a local emergency room with a gunshot wound. Right now, it's unclear if the two cases are related. Then the New Orleans City Council will hold a special meeting today to discuss the city's ongoing budget woes. The council will consider several items. That includes appropriating a portion of the city's savings fund, also known as the Reserve Fund, to help the NOPD cover ongoing personnel expenses. These weekly meetings are now required as part of an agreement to secure more than $100 million in bond funding from the state. And finally, growing criticism causing the sale of new memberships at the Audubon Institute to be paused. This comes after many membership holders found out on Black Friday that their yearly membership cost would nearly double. Audubon officials say they're developing most cost-effective alternatives. A statement goes on to say they hope to have those plans available by mid-December. And that is a look at today's headlines. I'm Morgan Lentis with WDSU News. Have a great
The
day.
New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation is the nonprofit organization that owns the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Festival presented by Shell. With the funds generated from Jazz Fest, the foundation invests in Louisiana companies through economic development, cultural enrichment, and free educational programs. To learn more about what the New Orleans Jazz and Heritage Foundation does, please visit www.jazzandheritage.org.
This is The Law in Your Legacy. I'm attorney Pete Hamilton.
I'm attorney Ryan Hamilton.
When it comes to family planning, should you go with a will or a trust?
A will is like leaving instructions to the court. It tells them who gets what, but your family still has to go through a succession, which can be costly and time-consuming.
A trust, on the other hand, avoids court altogether. So when the time comes, everything transfers smoothly to your loved ones.
It's a little more work up front, but way less hassle and expense later. Plan smart, save time, and take care of your family.
This is not legal advice. That's just a tip brought to you by Liberty Bank and Trust. For more information, go to libertybank.net or contact us at 504-915-5016.
Hi, this is Leo Jackson, your Sunday gospel announcer, wishing you happy holiday.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Yeah. Clear enough for you? All right. Yeah. Why look mad? All right. Y'all supposed to be happy on the screen. Y'all look like y'all wanted me to stay in jail. Oh, busters. Picture me rolling in my 500 Benz. I got no love for these. There's no need to be friends. They got me under surveillance. I swear somebody can tell it. No, there's no being sold. But I ain't the one selling. Don't wanna be another number. I got a fucking gang of weed to keep me going under. The federalists wanna see me dead. Put prices on my head. Now I got 2 Rottweilers by my bed. I feed them lead. Now I'm released. How will I live? Well, God forgive me for all the dirt and dead. To feed kids, one life to live. It's so hard to be positive when you're shooting at your crib. Mama, I'm still thugging. The world is a war zone. My homies is inmates, and most of them dead grown. Full grown, finally you're mad. So scheming on ways to put some greed inside the palms of my empty hands. Just picture me rolling, flossing the beans on rims that isn't stolen. My dreams are sensing, my hopes are born. I'm like a fiend and finally sees all the dope is gone. My nerves is wrecked, heart beating in my head is swollen. Thinking of the G's I'll be holding. Picture me rolling. Can you see me now? Move to the side a little bit so you can get a clear picture. Can you see it? Picture me rolling. Yeah. All right. Hey, but people, my like do it. Guess who's back?
I got keys coming from overseas. Costing 200 G's. I'm a street commando, Nino, for example. This lavish lifestyle is hard to handle, so I got the flaws, cause I'm more like a boss player. Thug bred to be a woman layer, so many player haters imitate a steady swinging. Make me wanna start bang banging, so I'm caught up in the game. Dress code change, packing 40 Glocks to tame or rearrange. All that jealousy and envy coming from my enemies. While I'm sipping on Remain, running back Lexus Chevys on the wrong. 96 big body sitting no chrome. As we head up out the zone, Stone facing his own. You can admire, but don't look too long. I'm living a dream with triple beans and my pockets bulging. It's hard to imagine. Picture me rolling.
Picture me rolling.
I got to get them been formulate a caper. Cause I've been straight suffering from like I haven't paper. My finna have a cake to see, so I need to hit a lick drastically. I see some motor and they slipping in my spot. And digging the pot, they got chicken in the pot. We caught him sleeping, he didn't creep too creeping. It's how we do it every weekend. I dump the mat. It's time to count the proper CPO. You got the bomb spot. Time to clock it. I get the liquor and you can get the female. The screw we inflicting, get street sales. Move smooth as a formulator, me and my knot. I'm cool as a suffering from I'ma get mine. Now we're satisfied. Got the pockets on swollen balls hog and this pocket next practically. Pictures rolling.
Picture me rolling. Picture me rolling.
Y'all ready for me? Picture me rolling roll call. You know what I'm saying? Cause out there I just could not forget about. I want to make sure they can see me. Number 1 on my list, Clinton Correctional Facilities. All you COs. Can you see me from there? Balling on y'all punks. Picture me rolling, baby. Yeah. All that foot up in them cell blocks. I told y'all when I come home or something. That's right. Picture me rolling. Oh, I forgot. The DA. Yeah, that had a lot to talk about in court. Can I see me from here? Can you see me up? Picture me rolling. And all you punk police, can you see me? Am I clear to you? Picture me rolling. Legit. Free like OJ all day. Can't stop it. You know I got my new pain, sight, logo, brain. Sad dog, what's up? Can you picture us rolling? Can you see me? Y'all ready for me? We about this. Anytime y'all want to see me again, rewind this track right here, close your eyes, and picture me rolling.
Welcome back, y'all. Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Ray O'Brien.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
Brother Myron on the other side of the glass, bringing it to you right here on this day, yo. There, Tune Wednesday. Getting it in for you. Thank y'all for rolling with us. It's a great interview. Just now about the second annual CAS holiday event.
Yes, that is taking place on Friday. Yes, Friday, and it's free.
And it's free. Food, drink,
music.
Sound
like a party to me.
Sound like a good time. People gonna be talking about stuff that you need to hear about. A lot of history in Pontchartrain Park. A lot of history right there. This city, man. This y'all be doing stuff.
And
it's
a
always
lot
good to
of
celebrate.
stuff. Good stuff too.
Oh, absolutely.
Pontchartrain Park and what's that? Gentilly Woods Mall, and used to be the Canal Villery and the Cleaners. What you know what? Did you ever know what Martinizing means?
Like 1 hour Martinizing?
Yes.
Yeah.
What I never looked it up, but I always wanted to know what that meant.
It was a marketing term for dry cleaning. It's the same thing that the cleaners did. Martinizing meant 6'5". What is it? What 6'7". 6'7". There you go. There you go. That was the original 6'7". Didn't mean the damn thing. It was marketing.
Well, there's that.
It was marketing. So, because the dry cleaners over there, and the 1 hour Martinizer right there,
same thing. Got it. They used to. What is Martinizing? And I don't think I ever cared enough to ask. I had a query every time. I was like, what does that even mean? But yeah.
6'7".
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Talk to your grandkids and your nieces and nephews about 6'7".
There you go. All 1 hour Martinizer.
Yeah. And
there you go. We used to have one of them places right uptown, man. The cleaners.
Yeah.
The
cleaners.
They were the cleaners. Then they turned into one. That's what you used to get that rose tattoo. You could take that rose tattoo with a little rubbing alcohol. Baby, you could take that thing and cut it out. Oh, yeah. I kid you not. A good, detailed, red rose tattoo. And all it took was you cut off the rose off the cleaner bag, which was the thin plastic. And you cut it out, and you put it right there. And then you took alcohol. You took regular, not rubbing alcohol, but just regular isopropyl alcohol, and poured that alcohol on there and blotted it, and you just held it on there for a few minutes, let it sit. And then very carefully, after about 3 or 4 minutes, peel it off. You have transferred that beautiful rose rendition tattoo that was on that cleaner's bag to your flesh.
That is hilarious.
What did that do to you? I don't know. I didn't grow up in a politically correct time when kids were wrapped in bubble wrap. I didn't know where I grew up, man.
That is hilarious.
Oh, that was fun, man.
That was
fun.
Hilarious.
You could get that tattoo. Get that tattoo. And I remember the 1 hour Martinizing bags, man. And then it became, but that's when I've told y'all that story about that lady that threw that. She melted them. That was the bags. That was the cleaner's bag. That wasn't grocery bag.
No.
It's not grocery bag.
Very, very fine plastic.
Clear plastic with only the right, neither the name of the company or design or something like that, but everything else was clear, translucent. You got that, and it was thin. Baby, that lady ball that in that hot oil. Yes, indeed.
Lord have mercy.
Boy, the thing that the hood teach.
Listen, Listen, insane Martinizing and those things. I want to know, because when you told that story, I was like, what led her to the point of thinking to boil oil and the cleaner's bag
That was
to
somebody told her.
pour? That is
Somebody told her that.
insane.
Somebody told her that. You got to trust and believe. She was sharing her woe, her tale of woe, with somebody who had carried that burden before.
Mm-hmm.
And that person said, I don't know if it worked for you,
but this is what I did.
But let me tell you what worked for me.
Insane.
And when she told her that, said, the next time, that's what you do. Baby, let me tell you something. Now, do I have any direct knowledge that that's how that happened? No, I do not.
But
I don't think the lady just woke up arbitrarily and capriciously decided to sink some cleaner's bags in the boiling hot oil and toss it on her roommate.
Was it a roommate or was that our man?
It was a man. No,
exactly.
No. It was a man. It was a man, and
whatever
she
had enough of.
And she and I'm telling you now, we talking about where the idea came from. I'm telling you, I believe in my heart that idea came from somebody who had done that, because that worked.
Mm-hmm.
This was not an experiment. This was not an experiment.
Oh, Lord.
This worked. So I don't know that lady to be no chemical engineer or anything STEM related. But I knew people had good sense.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of plastic, Josh, on the camellia bean, because camellia bean package is
it's
more,
not thin enough. It's heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy because
it's heavy plastic.
It's for packaging. It's for packaging. It's for a pound of beans, a 5 pound, however you buy your beans. But no, I don't think it'll work. You could try it, but I think it's
I am not recommending that you try any of that.
If you want to try it, give it a shot. Try it on one of your kids.
Yikes.
But no, the plastic was a completely different type of plastic. If you took that camellia plastic and put it out, it wouldn't blow if the wind was on.
Mm-hmm.
It would move as one solid piece. The cleaner's bag
it would
move like the wind.
Yeah,
because it was that thin.
like the wind catcher things, that be waving on.
Waving.
Yeah, like it's like it was light like that.
That's right.
And to pick it up and roll it.
That's right.
Yeah. I just I've had some angry thoughts, but that's diabolical.
Oh,
that is diabolical. Like who? Because if one of my friends offered that, then I'm looking at that friend now. Like
I am telling you, that lady got that from somebody. What? That lady got that from somebody.
You want me to do what? I appreciate the efforts in which you want me to get my lick back, but this might land me in jail.
Not only that, but I tell you, you will turn the tide. You will stem the abuse. I will tell you that.
Yeah, I bet he never thought about hitting that lady never no more.
And they stayed together.
Oh.
They stayed together. Where you at, D. Ramsey?
My God.
They stayed together, baby. Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I was a little kid, man. But
if I caused you that kind of harm, I don't want to be near you anymore.
That's love.
That's
baby.
a done deal. That's it.
That's mutual agreement.
That is insanity.
I love you, you love me, and let's don't fight. No
that is codependency at its best.
But let's don't fight no more. Because when we wasn't fighting, we did all right.
Well,
when we wasn't fighting, we got it on. So now I think the fight is out of both of us. The fight is out of both of us.
I almost killed you, and you almost died. So how about we just get along?
How about we just stop? There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
That is terrible.
So now from here on out, we just gonna act nice. You got a problem, we're gonna talk about it. No more hands, okay?
Yeah. Keep your hands to yourself.
No more hands.
I mean that for everybody. Keep your hands to yourself.
Baby, that was a thing, boy.
Yeah. I had this lady I work with. I'm sure she has transitioned on to a better place. But she told us, well, she and her husband eventually did get a divorce, but he used to like to fight. And she said one night he came home drunk and he hit her.
Alcohol usually plays a big part.
And so she said, what you hit me for? He said, because I feel like it. So me, this is like 16, 17-year-old me going, what?
Mm-hmm.
And she said it so matter-of-factly. I was like, this is normal? This can't be normal. So then the story continued. In the middle of the night, he woke up and he hollered. Well, why did he holler? Well, because I took a straight blade and I swiped it up his leg. And he asked me why'd I do it? Because I felt like it. I am sitting there stunned and like just in shock. Because you cut somebody, like not in self-defense, like you cut him. Wow. I was really... In my brain, that still doesn't make sense, but it made even less sense as a 17-year-old because my exposure to love did not look, sound, or feel like that at all. That was a lot to me. She was like, yeah, and I took that straight edge and went up his leg, and I am like, are you serious? And I'm also looking at you like you're insane. I never want to get into an argument with you because you might have a bleed and swipe me too.
And you're not afraid to use it. That's what a straight edge do, baby.
Lord have mercy. I don't want nothing
and down
that I
the
gotta
inside
say.
of your leg, your femoral artery. That could very quickly turn into
a murder case.
Murder case, because you hit that wrong artery, you hit that wrong vein, baby. You can't hit 9-1. Let alone the last one, because he's gone. He's gone.
Yep.
He gone.
Yep.
You understand?
There's some stories that stick with you, and that one never left me. Because I was like, baby, you did what?
Y'all, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Leave. I encourage leaving. If you can get out, leave. Leave. Don't beat nobody, and don't contemplate killing nobody.
Please.
And don't just leave, man. Just go. Leave it. Did you get it once? You get it again.
Yeah, you'll get some different one, because it ain't got to be that. But leave that alone.
Leave the stuff. Leave the hot man. My freedom.
Yeah.
Baby, you could have all that. I'll see you later. Because I know if I'm plotting on doing something to you, then the downside to my plotting on doing something to you is the loss of my freedom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't love you that much, neither do I hate you that much.
That part.
I don't love you that much, neither do I hate you that much.
Yeah.
Not at all. Baby, you can have
you take care.
You what you want.
I'ma head out.
I'm taking my tennis shoe and walking out there. I don't want nothing. Everything in the house you can have. Everything in there you could keep.
Yeah.
Because I'm walking out. Keep it, do what you want with it, sell it, flip it, throw it at a wild
whatever.
I don't care what.
I'll get another one.
I'm going to get several more. You be cool.
Yeah.
I'm out. But no, baby. I've been seeing them people, man. They plotting and scheming, and husbands and wives and boyfriends and girlfriends, mothers and children, fathers and children, plotting, hit men.
What?
Plotting. You so mad that you done hired somebody to kill somebody. For real. For real. It's not a joke. Regular people, regular, ordinary, everyday citizens. The movie I did, Hitman, was based on a true story of a man who was he was a reporter, but he went undercover with the police, posing as a hitman.
Oh.
And people, hey, I'm married. How you doing? You a killer? Yeah, I want you to kill my husband. Hey, mister, I'm Martha. My dad, I don't like him, and he got plenty of money. I could pay you to kill him? Yeah. Hey, dude, I'm sick of my wife. Could you blow up in the car? Yeah. These are these,
wow.
And I'm telling you, this was based on these are regular people. These are not no movie villains.
Was that the movie here?
We shot it here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The name of the movie was Hitman. And I'm telling you, it's based on the story was written in the paper in Dallas. This dude busted like 20 people, 30 people who were trying to have their loved ones killed.
Mm-hmm.
Don't love me that much, baby. Please don't love me that much. Lord have mercy. Just let me go. You go and I'ma go. And then they wind up in jail. He's still free. You done got everything, and you wind up in jail. You a felon now.
Yeah. That's a tough life.
Baby, y'all got to be careful. Don't kill me, Ma. Please, please. Tell me what you want. Tell me you're ready to go. It's okay.
Yeah.
I'll be hurt, but I'll deal with it. Right? But no, please. Don't bump your boy off. It's the Front Porch. WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break.
This is your news update for WBOK from WDSU. For all your news and weather, watch WDSU News, New Orleans' leader in live, local, late-breaking news. Today at noon and 4 p.m.
Chilly first half of the day, but at least we'll see more sunshine. Highs eventually rise to the upper 50s and lower 60s. And then for tonight, dropping to the 40s and the 50s. But I do have a lot of rain on the way for Thursday and for Friday. Those 2 days are impact days. We could see 2 to 3 inches of rain. A little bit of rain left over going into our Saturday. From the WDSU First Warning Weather Center, I'm Raven Richard.
Hey, everybody, it's Graylin Bryant Banks.
And Kimber White Dupree.
From the Front Porch, y'all. You know how we do. Every Monday is Moving Monday.
And Tuesday is Trivia Tuesday.
And y'all know we have nothing but bad cheering coming through here on Wednesday.
But stick with us. On Thursday, we travel.
That's right. And Friday's Free Your Mind Friday, so get your brass up.
Something on your mind? Want to get it off your chest?
Holla at your people. WBOK 1230 AM, the station you listen to.
All day long.
Are you passionate about community safety and police accountability? Tune in to The Monitor's Mic, where we talk about oversight, policing, and you. Hosted by the Office of Independent Police Monitor, we're here to shine a light on policing issues that matter, from real-time policing updates to in-depth interviews. Get the facts and stay informed. We're breaking down complex issues, highlighting community voices, and holding people behind the badge accountable. Join us for an informative hour every Friday at noon on WBOK. Your city, your police, your show. The Monitor's Mic.
Ever notice that everyone always wants more of a good thing? More rewards, more savings, more special offers? Well, when you become a new member of the Fuel Rewards program at Shell, that's exactly what you get, more. Join today to save 10 cents per gallon on your first fill, 20 cents on the second, and 30 cents on the third. Then enjoy everyday savings afterwards. Want more? Then head to Shell where members get more. Offer valid from 4/21/25 through 10/31/25 at participating Shell locations. Offer must be redeemed within 60 days of registration. Limit 20 gallons. Restrictions apply. Visit fuelrewards.com/join25 for more information.
Visit DePaul's new Algiers Health Center at 2801 General de Gaulle Drive to receive primary and preventive care for both adults and children. Services also include behavioral health, imaging, and on-site pharmacy, vision, Medicaid enrollment assistance, and more. For appointments, visit DePaulCommunityHealthCenters.org or call 504-207-3060.
A careless driver can change your life in an instant. Do you know what to do or who to call? If you've been injured in a motor vehicle accident and do not have an attorney, call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free consultation. We can answer all of your questions and estimate the potential value of your case. Call Auto Accident Help Desk and connect with an expert personal injury attorney.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
Don't worry how to handle your medical bills, lost wages, and pain. We will get you the money you deserve.
They got me way more than the insurance company offered.
The consultation is free, and you do not pay any legal fees unless we win or settle your case. Make the smart call. if you've been injured in an auto accident. Call Auto Accident Help Desk for a free legal consultation.
Call 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524. 800-269-4524.
This is Norman Robinson off the top. Happy holidays. Be safe and keep it festive.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. The Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Braylon Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
The Nyrons on the other side of the glass, y'all, on this bad cheering Wednesday, making it happen. 504-582-9422 is the number. Hey, Terrell, what's happening?
Hey, good morning, Front Porch. How y'all doing?
We good. Baby, how you?
Doing well, man. Doing well. You brought up something I thought I had forgot, man, but it was stuck in the back of my head. I'm from right there in Germantown, right across the street from y'all there.
All right.
And this woman hit this man with some hot grits.
Yeah.
I was young, but she did that inside. I heard him outside.
Yes, sir.
That scream, I tell you, I never forget that scream.
I got one of them in my head too, cuz.
Yeah.
Daryl, I got one of them in my. I hear that today.
Yeah, he come running
scary.
out with all that stuff on him. I didn't know at the time, but they said that's grits, and it was sticking to him. He couldn't run fast enough.
No, indeed. Say, bro.
Yeah.
Keep your hands to yourself, Daryl.
That goes for everybody.
I tell everybody, keep your hands to yourself.
Your hands to yourself.
That is not one gender to another. That is you. Keep your hands to yourself.
If you are a humanoid type person,
that's right.
Keep your hands to yourself.
Thank you for that, my brother.
Have a good day.
You too.
Later. Yeah, them grits will get you, boy. Grits, and you can be cooking grits, and one single grit will pop up out that pan and hit you, baby, to get your attention. Wherever it lands. That's why you should never cook naked. What you say, John?
Oh, my goodness.
Good morning, y'all, too.
Hey, what's going on?
Man, you ain't never lying, boy, about that hitman stuff. That's why I watch Deadline and investigative shows on Fridays, bro. That's where they all at.
Bruh. Josh, I'm not lying. These is regular, ordinary, everyday people that is trying to kill their significant other.
Going to bed with that person every night. Just
sleeping next to him.
Tomorrow you ain't coming to bed tomorrow.
Bruh, that's hard to believe yet.
I wonder how people who come up with those ideas, how they feel like they would not be on the receiving end of that. Because anytime you put energy out like that, you've got to know that's coming back to you.
I'm the same way, Kim. I'm like, how can you go to bed knowing tonight I got that person killed? And I'm sleeping like a baby tonight.
Like a baby. Listen, tomorrow they die and you sleeping next to them tonight.
Crazy.
And you done just paid a dude to kill him tomorrow. Bruh.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I'm so happy I wasn't wired this week. Who can do this?
You, bro. My God in heaven. And that's what I'm saying. These are not Jeffrey Dahmer type. But then again, Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't Jeffrey Dahmer till you knew he was Jeffrey Dahmer. He was just another regular dude.
Yeah.
These are normal, everyday people. Some of the kindest people.
Like, there's one lady, that lady was 60-some years old and had been married to her husband for about 40 years. And she just said she was sick of him and was trying. She said, "I'm just sick of him." She was like look like Aunt B. I'm not kidding. She was talking to the hidden because one of them shows like you talking about Dateline or something, but there was a camera, right? And she said, "I'm just sick of him. I'm just sick of him. I can't stand seeing him." And I'm like, "How do you then leave, Ma? Why you gotta disappear
you have
that
choices.
man?"
You have choices.
Bruh,
I saw one old lady, she got her grandson to kill her husband. Because he told her he don't want her going because she's spending too much money. And she met.
Wait, we lost you, Josh.
Josh? Hit us back,
Call us back. That's hilarious.
We lost. Oh, I hope he wasn't nobody threw no hot grits on Josh.
Oh, no. I hope we didn't get stopped by Homeland Security.
Yes, indeed.
The next stop is Atlanta, isn't it?
I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. Cam say Dateline is scary, but it's regular people doing those crimes. That's what I'm telling you. The dude in Hitman, his name was Gary Johnson, and he was a psychology professor in Texas. 60 arrests. 60 arrest that he played a hitman for. That's 60 regular people in Texas over 3 years, 5 years, something like that. That's 12 people a year that was trying to hire a hitman to kill a significant other. You think this? It ain't that serious.
Crazy.
It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. You can have everything in this piece. Everything.
Just leave.
I promise you can have it. I will not fight you. You can take it all. Just don't end me. See, just why you gotta end me? Because you don't want to see me no more. Tell me, I'll go. Or is the idea of my breathing upsetting you?
But then that's still a choice. You can still go.
You can tell me to go. I'll leave, because trust me, if I look in your eyes and I see one of your eyes say crazy, I ain't gonna look at the other one. I'm gonna look at the one that said crazy, and I'm out. Both of them ain't got to say crazy. Just one. Just one, and I'm out. Trust me, no hard feelings. I'm not coming look for you. No attorneys, no barristers. No. It's yours. Vaya con Dios.
Bye.
It's cool. The Front Porch, y'all. WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break.
From the campus of Xavier University, WBOK Go and Equity Media Station.
This news report is brought to you by New Schools for New Orleans.
Let's take a moment to celebrate great things happening inside our schools. NOLA Public Schools achieved a B District Performance Letter Grade. Orleans now exceeds its pre-COVID district performance for all students by more than 8 points. For the second year in a row, Black students from New Orleans outperformed the state average in all peer districts. For all other subgroups, economic disadvantaged students, multilingual learners, and students with disabilities, we also saw growth. Let's keep up the amazing work.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. Republican Matt Van Epps wins a closely watched House special election in Tennessee, defeating Democrat Afton Bain. Bain addressed supporters after conceding the race.
Tonight is not the final result of what we wanted, but it is the beginning of something so powerful in Tennessee and across the South.
Trump endorsed Van Epps after recent Democratic wins elsewhere. Former President Barack Obama says Chicago's Obama Presidential Center will open next June in Jackson Park. The $800 million project includes a museum tower, library, gardens, and athletic spaces after years of delays and legal challenges. And fans are mourning the loss of a Palm Beach County, Florida rapper. Boca Raton police announced Monday poor Stacy died Saturday after an incident, but no details were released. TMZ reports he suffered a medical emergency at a hotel. He was 26. Get BIN News now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Welcome back, y'all. It's the Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
It's Brother Nyron on the other side of the glass, y'all, bringing it to you right here. And just like that, we are in the third hour of today's episode of the Front Porch, and it's our final hour.
It is.
And we're continuing our broadcast from the historic campus of Xavier University, from our studios right here at the foot of the overpass on South Norman C. Francis Parkway. www.wbok1230.com is the address, or hit us up on the talk line, 504-582-9422. Don't take that out, baby. Y'all don't do that.
Oh, Lord.
Don't do that.
That's funny.
That's because you're going to wind up, because I'm telling you, the dude might don't be no real hitman. He might be the police.
That is crazy.
And then what you going to do?
Insane.
You know it's a crime. Soliciting, that's a real crime.
Yeah, for you to hire or
for you
pay,
to solicit
pay
a
money
murder,
or ask somebody to do any crime, not just murder.
Baby, that's
it could be that you ask somebody to steal something. It could be or pay somebody to cause or to taint other people's reputations. Matter of fact, Meg the Stallion just won another case against this. I think her name is Milagro, a blogger who Tory Lanez had conspired and I think even paid to put out untrue stories about what had happened between the two of them. And the court just sided with Meg, and Milagro's got to pay her for putting out false information, intentionally causing harm to somebody. You paying somebody, that is all crimes.
Yeah. So please, man, think about that. You trying to offer me and lose your freedom. I'm going to laugh, me personally.
Well,
I'm not even going to send nothing on your book.
Didn't that happen to a car dealer?
What happened?
Ronnie Lamarck. Didn't his wife try to kill him?
I don't know.
I feel like that's what happened. I think his wife.
I know that dude that used to be the sportscaster was trying to ride a bike out there in Metairie with a wig on. He was trying to bump his wife off. But
no.
Yeah.
No.
But, oh, yeah, you don't remember that guy?
No.
Oh, no, he was the sportscaster. He was the white dude. He was out there in Metairie. He was on a bicycle, and he had a wig on. And he drove out there. He was trying to kill his old lady, and they caught him. Oh, what was his name? Hold on, man. Hold on.
Yes. So, let's see. Ronnie Lamarck's first wife. Hang on a second. I think she did try to have him killed or tried to kill him.
Vince Marinello.
Oh.
Vince Marinello.
His wife, he tried to kill somebody?
Vince Marinello was arrested after she was shot and killed in the parking lot. An investigation that began as a botched robbery eventually led to him being accused of a hit and charged with murder. Vince Marinello. I knew, that was him because he had on the wig. He died in custody in 2020.
Wow.
He was convicted. He was going through a divorce, and the dude decided to off his wife, and he did.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got busted. And he died in penitentiary. I wonder if that's the result you was looking for.
So listen, about the stormy divorce of multimillionaire auto king Ronnie Lamarck and his wife Carmela 56 didn't take it well when Ronnie 47 moved out in April. But friends say she really went off the edge when Ronnie, owner of 1988 Preakness and Belmont winner Risen Star, moved in with his girlfriend. Carmela allegedly called her cousin Joseph Grigo and asked him to kill Ronnie or find a hitman for 20 grand. That's how I knew I remembered this. Yes, Jackie said yes. Ronnie Lamarck's wife put a hit out on him. Joe hired an old buddy telling him to bring Ronnie's diamond-studded Rolex as proof of the hit. But the friend called the sheriff, who set up a sting and videotaped Joe paying the friend informant and pocketing the watch. The cops picked up Joe on the spot and nabbed Carmela minutes later. She's out on bond under psychiatric care. Joe's in the slammer and Ronnie's lying low. Yeah, I knew something like that had happened before.
20 grand, man. See, that's
Yo, life worth 20 grand. Man, that's cold.
Dude, bro, it's hard out here, boy. Y'all better get your good one.
That's cold.
Yes, indeed. And guess what? That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it is, but my life.
No, but I'm saying this. Ronnie Lamarck come from a big stack of money. But several of the people who involved in that thing in Texas, they was regular. Go to work every day.
Yeah.
$300 I'll pay you to kill him in installments. People trying to put a murder on
layaway.
On time. Oh, no. And if they see that's what it goes the gamut because there are people involved. Social, economic, don't care. Rich, poor, black, white, all y'all be trying to kill people.
That
Please,
is crazy.
Just let me walk away if you don't mind. 504-582-9422. What's up, Elwin?
Well, I tried to call y'all, Friday? Y'all was out. Tried to call y'all Thursday. Y'all was out.
I'm fine. And yourself?
How you doing?
I'm fine. And yourself?
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning. Okay. All right.
Why you sound so blue, bro?
We were here yesterday and we were here Monday.
I tried to call you on Monday. I called too late.
Oh well.
So that was your
fault. That wasn't on us.
Yeah, that was my fault.
Right.
Got it.
Well, I wasn't here Monday anyway, so I ain't really miss
you. Yikes.
Well,
that's.
Well, you had to call him and mess with Eddie.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I did call in and mess with Eddie.
You did.
What you forgot? That's that fire there, boy. You got that sticky.
No, I didn't forget. That's why I said I did call in.
Yeah, you say you didn't call first, then you say you remember calling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I remember.
At that fire,
look.
Well, what else is going on, Elvin?
Did you watch the game Sunday?
No.
Really?
What game, cousin?
The Saints.
You know I ain't watched no Saints game, Elvin. You know I ain't watched no Saints game Sunday. Well, wasn't this Thanksgiving Sunday?
Not Sunday.
Not Sunday.
Not Sunday.
We just did the Bayou Classic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Thanksgiving Sunday.
That's
Thanksgiving Sunday.
Okay.
That's Thanksgiving Sunday.
Yes.
That's Thanksgiving Sunday.
You're
So
right.
no, I was not watching the Saints game. No sub balls. I don't know what I was doing, but I was not watching the Saints.
Definitely
Did you watch
was
it?
not watching the Saints.
And you didn't go to the second line?
No.
No. The Lady Buck Jumpers. I missed it. I would have gone, but I had something to do. I didn't go though.
Okay. All right.
What'd you do Sunday, bro? You watched the game?
Yeah.
Were you happy
Miserable
afterwards?
as it was as miserable as it was.
Why you sit there and make yourself miserable, bro?
Well, I mean, I'm a Saints fan. So,
But that's a choice of watching the
Oh.
game and making yourself miserable.
You like a little pain, huh? I heard that about you.
No, I don't like no pain.
Well, why you
No,
sit there and watch
pain.
the Saints? You say it was miserable.
Well, I mean, it was miserable how they lost. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I'm saying-
You like a little pain.
But I'm saying, No, I don't like no pain.
It sounds like
I
you get
mean,
excited every time you answer the question.
Mm-hmm.
No. I
See
don't
that
get
question
excited because
at
of
the
that.
end? I don't know that one.
I don't, anyway, no, I didn't. I was not happy that they lost.
How'd your other team do?
San Francisco, I think they won.
There you go. You got 1 out of 2, boy. You doing all right.
Why don't y'all put those guys back on? I was messing with those guys, the ones who did the sports, them two knuckleheads that did the sports.
And what about them?
Why don't y'all put them back on the air?
Who is y'all? You want
I'm
me to
talking
put them
to
back
you.
on there?
Yeah, you.
All right, hold on.
management, and Newton.
Hold on right now. I'm going to get them right now and put them on there.
He tripping.
There they go. You listening? You heard them?
No.
Listen closer. You heard them?
Yeah, I heard him.
There you go. That's what I was waiting for. Thank you.
All righty
cousin.
then. Well, Elwin.
But anyway,
Mm-hmm.
What you think they're going to do this Sunday?
Same thing they did this Sunday. Same thing they did this Sunday.
Yeah.
And I won't be watching this Sunday either.
Ooh, that part.
You
Well,
still
who
watch?
you
You going to
think
watch
the-
till the end of the season, huh, bro?
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm a Saints fan.
Oh, I hear you, baby. I
Win or
understand.
lose. Win or lose.
Win or lose. Lose
Yeah,
or either
win or
win, huh?
lose. Yeah.
All right. Well, if you like it, cousin, I love it. You hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
And what was the question yesterday? Because I missed it.
Top 10 things that you should not do on the first date.
You got one for us before we let you go?
Yeah.
What you got?
Stay friends for a while.
Top 10 things you should not do on the first date. Top 10 things you should not do on the first date.
Okay. You should not. What you should not. You should not talk about sex.
You should?
Should not.
Should not talk about sex on the first date.
Yeah.
All right. I think that was on the list, Elwin. You kind of a day late, though, but...
Kind of.
You feel better about getting that answer in?
Yeah.
Well,
I
good
mean,
for you, cuz.
What answer it was? What answer it was?
It was 10 of them.
Yeah, we had 10 answers. I think talk about sex might have been number 6 or 7, something like that. But it was on the list.
It was.
It was on the list.
Well, I'm glad I got one right.
That's
Yay.
1 in a row. You're doing great, man. Continue to grow, all right?
Okay.
All right, cousin. We'll talk back at you.
All right. Later.
Later.
Bye, Kim.
Bye, Elwin. You are awful.
Big man. What's good, big man?
Come on, man. How y'all doing?
Doing all
good,
right. How
baby.
you?
How you doing?
I'm doing great, man.
That's good. That's what I like to hear.
Awesome.
Man, we got to take that stuff from Elwin, man.
No, you not either. I ain't got mine to take that till I get there, big man. Don't you start nothing, it won't be done, yeah?
Oh, no.
Every now and then he make me go run over that leader station, go holler at him.
Oh, my goodness. Maybe you want to sign up to be his supervisor?
Yes, sir.
Big man.
No, what? Huh?
Yes, so you want to sign up to be his supervisor?
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Okay.
He might influence me to do it with him.
Oh.
Yes, indeed.
Y'all gotta know our limits.
Then it'd be 2 of us.
That's all right. I think he got enough for y'all.
Yeah, I think he has too much. That's the problem. He needs some to go around.
Oh boy.
Yes,
what I called
indeed.
for is when I think I was in my 30s. a guy I used to work with, he goes home 3 o'clock in the morning, jump on his wife because she asked him where he been.
Uh-oh.
Go lay down in the bed and go to sleep.
Oh.
She took the kerosene lamp and emptied it in the bed on him. Set him on fire. They picked him up about 2 blocks away. Somebody
like
had
Richard
wrapped a
Pryor.
blanket around him. Yep. And guess what?
What?
They still together.
I said that. I said not.
How?
Of course, he did not pass from his wounds, but
That's
he
right.
learned. He learned.
They
That's
still together.
See,
That
bro?
is insane.
That I've seen. I'm telling you, the lady and the man with the cleaner's bag and the grease.
You said they
stayed
still
together.
Ain't no way.
After
you
he
caused
got
me that
home,
kind of
they
harm.
still
I gotta
was
go.
together.
I gotta go.
But
Yes,
everybody learned their lesson.
He learned it.
That is awful.
Everybody learned their lesson.
Terrible.
I'm not recommending anything, but I cannot argue with the results.
You're right.
I can't argue with the results. Yes, sir. All
All
right,
right,
big man.
All right, y'all have a good day.
You too, man. Later.
I'm sorry. You cannot put your hands on me in anger and think there's gonna be
Ooh,
love
that wasn't-
behind it.
I don't think that was anger. I think he was drunk, so it wasn't anger. He just stupid and beat her. Hers was certainly not anger. That was so far past anger. No, that is rage. It's a difference. Angry when you just fussing. I thought I asked you to put the garbage on your own place, but now last week, that's anger. You're mad at each other about something. When you calm,
Yeah, when you calmly able to carry out act, you are sociopathic.
The kerosene. No, you're not
That's
sociopathic. You are
insane.
enraged. At this point, you are enraged. Now, I'm not making no excuse, but that's so far past anger. That is so far past anger because whatever you did, because I don't think that was your normal stilo. I don't think you was a regular beater.
Oh, okay.
Because if she might have was used to it. Now, she might have had enough, like the lady across the street, but you also could have come up in there stupid, full of all, and just wanted to get, and now you're drunk and you go to sleep, but you forgot, man, that girl out the Cali, oh man.
It don't matter where she's from. Doesn't matter where she's from.
That girl out there, she not gonna let you get away with that because you know that. No. Why would you do that and you've never done it before? No. And now you're gonna lay there and go to sleep? Ooh.
The audacity.
Ooh.
The audacity. I told you my cousin set her husband's feet on fire.
Yeah, well.
He was running around and went to sleep, came home late one of them nights, went to sleep. She had what was it, Swagman grocery bags, the plastic, not the plastic one, the paper one, and she cut them in strips and put them in between his toes and lit them on fire. Made the Lord rest the dead because she gone. But she said, you want hot feet? I'm gonna give you hot feet. And he woke up to smelling burning feet.
Yeah. Well,
and that's crazy.
Listen, again, that is,
that is insane.
You got to understand that you took the time to tear those strips.
Yes,
you
that
took
is
the
nuts.
time and then you took the time to light them individually, to sit there and watch,
That is
and then
nuts.
wait for the result.
That is nuts.
And then wait for the result.
But y'all don't be knowing what people be dealing with. Y'all better stop picking with people arbitrarily.
Let me go. But see, sometimes you don't know. That's the thing. I thought everything was cool. The husband was shot. She said she did what? Man, the broad trying to kill you. What you mean she trying to kill me? Oh, lady left me. Dude, look at this tape. Kill him. Kill him. Make him suffer. Kill him. What first thing is what I did to make you want to kill me. Because I know whatever, I didn't do nothing. I sure ain't do nothing that called for the death penalty. And you, cause see, it's not no, because a couple of them cases, one spouse had no idea that the other spouse was trying to end them.
Completely.
End them.
Forever. And Jackie and Cam are cracking up at the brown paper bag from Swagman and the strips of paper.
Yeah.
Yes. And that as a kid, seeing stuff like that going, huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I never want to get into an argument with you because then I might wake up with my feet on fire.
You know,
Listen. Oh my God.
Yes, indeed. Because if you wouldn't have burnt my feet off, that would have been it. Yeah, see,
That's it. Like
I'm good.
What else do I expect for you to do once you have caused me harm? And he did stay.
Of course he
did. She
did.
ended up being a 1 to 5 for them.
Baby, let me tell you something. It is a symbiotic relationship. These people find each other sometimes. But it's just be one of the ones. I found me a crazy one that hid their crazy till it was too late. You went high a hitman. No, I'm not coming home. I'm not getting I'm not paying your bail, and no, I'm not hiring an attorney.
Period.
For you.
No,
I'm hiring one for me.
For me.
Because you got to go.
Yeah.
It's the Front Porch, y'all. WBOK. What New Orleans is talking about.
All day long.
See y'all on the other side of the break.
Good morning and happy Wednesday. I'm Morgan Lentis with WDSU News, and here's a look at today's headlines. This morning, the NOPD is investigating a Central City shooting that sent a man to the hospital. New Orleans police say this happened a little after 6:30 p.m. Investigators say a man was shot and found near Clara and First Streets. We're told around the same time another man walked into a local emergency room with a gunshot wound. Right now, it's unclear if the two cases are related. Then the New Orleans City Council will hold a special meeting today to discuss the city's ongoing budget woes. The council will consider several items. That includes appropriating a portion of the city's savings fund, also known as the reserve fund, to help the NOPD cover ongoing personnel expenses. These weekly meetings are now required as part of an agreement to secure more than $100 million in bond funding from the state. And finally, growing criticism causing the sale of new memberships at the Audubon Institute to be paused. This comes after many membership holders found out on Black Friday that their yearly membership cost would nearly double. Audubon officials say they're developing most cost-effective alternatives. A statement goes on to say they hope to have those plans available by mid-December. And that is a look at today's headlines. I'm Morgan Lentis with WDSU News. Have a great day.
This is the Bloomberg Black Business Beat, brought to you by FidelityWealthManagement.com. Rich Paul has his fingers in a lot of pies, and one of his most recent ventures is in clothing through his sportswear brand, Clutch Athletics. Paul tells Bloomberg that working on clothing and sneakers indulges interests he's had going back to his childhood.
I was always a kid that really loved the detail and everything. When I bought shoes, when I bought clothes, I really looked at the detail, the messaging that was in it. And when I identified with brands, a lot of it came from the stories that was told. And if I didn't like the story, I didn't align with it. Or if it didn't align with me, I didn't purchase. And so my experience comes from a very authentic place.
And all the different projects he works on under the Clutch umbrella connect back to one of his biggest passions.
They're all intertwined. They're all connected in a lot of ways. It all leads back to sport.
I'm Bloomberg's Justin Milliner on the Black Business Beat.
With Fidelity Wealth Management, a dedicated advisor gets to know you and your goals to build a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth. Backed by a team of specialists, they'll analyze all your accounts, even the ones they don't manage, to keep an eye on taxes and provide proactive portfolio insights that can help you unlock your wealth's full potential. Learn more at fidelity.com/wealth. Investment minimums apply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. Member NYSE SIPC.
On the golf tee, it's Skechers World Champions Cup. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. It's PGA Champions Tour golfers from all over the world. Team USA versus Team Europe versus Team International. Watch it live December 4th and 5th on ESPN and ESPN Plus, 12 to 4 p.m. The competition will be tense, but feet will be comfy. Tune in to Skechers World Champions Cup. Final round of golf on Sunday, December 7th on ABC, 1 to 5 p.m.
New Orleans never sleeps, and neither does WBOK. Now, every voice, every moment, and every show is in your pocket. Search WBOK Media wherever you get podcasts. Download, share, rate us 5 stars. Because when you support us, you amplify Black voices and the New Orleans culture.
You've got responsibilities, but that doesn't mean your dreams are on hold. At Southern University at New Orleans, our evening and weekend college is designed with your life in mind. Finish your degree, start a new one, on your time, your degree, your schedule. No excuses, just opportunity. Visit suno.edu and make your next move today.
LifeCare provides valuable whole life insurance to cover final expenses such as medical bills, burial costs, and unpaid debt. A final expense insurance policy is fast, easy, affordable life insurance that's available to anyone between the ages of 50 and 80. No medical exams, no lengthy questionnaires, and no waiting period. The application process is quick and easy. You can even apply without having to undergo a medical examination. Just answer a few questions and we'll do the rest. With the average funeral cost skyrocketing to $11,000 and Social Security only paying $255, you need simple, affordable peace of mind for you and your whole family. Don't leave behind unpaid expenses that, if left unattended, will burden your family tremendously. Benefits include a guaranteed premium that will never increase, a guaranteed cash value, and a guaranteed death benefit that can never decrease. To find out how you can get final expense insurance with a guaranteed lifetime rate lock, call LifeCare at 800-571-9955. That's 800-571-9955. 800-571-9955.
Happy holidays, y'all. It's your girl, Kimber White Dupree, wishing you a wonderful holiday season. Remember to give and share love. It's the greatest gift of all.
Making a difference in the community. WBOK 1230 AM. You're on the Front Porch with WBOK 1230 AM.
Scene was so thick. Low riders, 77 Sevilles, L Dog, nothing but them relax. All the players, all the hustlers. I'm talking about a black man heaven here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
It's beginning to look a lot like wood. Follow my every step. Take notes on how I crept. I was about to go in depth. This is the way I greet my season. Here's my ghetto rep. I kept, to say the least, no, it can't cease. So I began to piece my 2 and 2 together. Got no snowy weather. Have to find something to do better. Bet I said some trap, so shut up that. Nonsense about some solid. I got sick crock if it ain't real, ain't right. I'm like, no matter what the season, forever chill with you. I said I chill and got my reason. So tell me, what did you expect? You thought I'd break my neck to help y'all deck oh no, I got other means of celebrating. I'm getting blizzard at Hojo, I got the hoochie waiting. I made it through another year, can't ask for nothing much more. It's outcast for the books, I thought you knew, so now you know, let's go.
My day is ruined, this is ridiculous. I'm getting serious, I'm getting curious, cause the house is smelling stank, the chitlins old as vicious. I make no wishes, cause I'm mobbing folks in the back, getting tipsy off the noggin, heavily blizzard, don't die, y'all choke. They having a session in my backseat, they passing words and running verses, cause it's in the air. I hit the bars, I hit the cuts, I'm hitting switches, cause I'm switching from side to side, looking for snitches. I'm wide open on the freeway, my pager broke my vibe, cause a junkie is a junkie 365. It's just another day at work to meet the spirit, just ain't in me, grab my pretzel and my see what them junkies gotta give me, cause it's like that. Yeah, forever pimpin', never slipping, that's how it is. All the players came from far and wide, wearing afros and braids, picking up gangsta ride. Now I'm here to tell you, there's a better day, when the player ball is coming all day, every day. Ain't no chimneys in the ghetto, so I won't be hanging my socks on We got the Mary Jane in the dungeon just to let you know and know. That's how we coming. So ho. Check my king ass fro. The gin and juice has got me tipsy, so
it goes, give me 10 and I'll serve you then. Now we been the corner in my Cadillac. My heart does not go pity pat for no rat. I'm leaning back, my elbows out the window. Fills my body, where's the party? We roll deep, we dip to underground, sees a lot around. I spit my game while waiting countdown. I fight for 1, 3, 2, here comes the one. A new year has begun, P-Funk spark another one.
Here's a little something for the players out there hustling, getting down for theirs. From East Point, College Park, Decatur, DeVry, you know, worldwide. Down for theirs.
Welcome back, y'all. The Front Porch, WBOK. I'm your host, Braylon Bryant Bank.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Hey, y'all.
Brother Nyron on the other side of the glass, y'all. Bringing it to you right here on this hump day. Bad Cheering Wednesday right here, y'all. Talking about what's going on in the world. Great conversations. As always, right here on the Front Porch. Because y'all something, y'all.
And shout out to you, Nyron, for that Stankonia. That took me back to a time. That was a time. We had a good time during that Stankonia album, boy. Atlanta and New Orleans and Dallas and Houston never be the same.
Nope.
Never be the same.
All the players came from far and wide.
Listen, we had a time. We had a time. And the voice you're hearing right now, of course, is one of the docs, Dr. Eric Griggs, who is in studio. And on the phone, we have Dr. Derry. Good morning.
Dr. Mark Allen Derry, what's that?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How goes?
I'm good. It's nice to hear that Eric is there. Is he giving you guys vaccinations today?
Oh, well, we was going to talk about that, man, because I know I am due for both my flu and I think the updated COVID. I haven't gotten either yet, but I do plan on doing that because the holidays are coming and we're going to be around people.
Don't forget about RSV.
And RSV.
Now, Mark Allen, you're there. I'm glad
maybe next week we'll do that.
Yeah, let's do it. We'll do it. Yeah, let's do it.
You want to do it here?
Hell
Come
yeah.
on.
I'm with it.
Next week, I should not be working, so I will be in.
Oh, man. And
I'm with it.
And next Wednesday is my birthday.
Oh, dude.
And my daughter's birthday.
A Sagittarius.
Yeah.
Let's do it then.
It's
Every bit of it.
Sagittarius.
I'll celebrate
season.
your birthday by getting a vaccination.
And because it's Sagittarius season,
We
you
both
know the
will.
whole month is our birthday. It's Christmas, but that happens secondary. It's this December birthday.
Oh, I got several of them at the house. Trust me, mister. I know.
Your wallet knows that
16,
too.
24. Oh, no, she February. That's close enough. That's when the last bill just got paid. And now you got to start birthday again. No, man, I understand clearly.
Yes, indeed.
I want to get back to, you brought up vaccinations.
Yes, sir.
Because of my grandkids, I've gotten every vaccination that you can possibly imagine.
Yes.
I've got my Nuvavax, I've got my Hep B, I've gotten my varicella. I've gotten, you left out one for the season, the RSV vaccine. You get COVID boosters, flu shots, the whole nine. The question that I keep getting is that this year it appears with the flu that we possibly missed, it happens, the virus mutated after the Southern Hemisphere had finished. Right towards the end of their season, it mutated, and I'm putting this up by the rim for you to dunk, okay? It mutated to this new strain or variety called, it's called subclade K.
The new clade.
Subclade K.
Subclade K.
Subclade K, which is the influenza A. Now, the difference between influenza A and influenza B, influenza A are the ones that are categorized earlier in the season, and influenza B typically are towards the end of our season, like January, February.
Okay.
So it's right by the rim. Go ahead and dunk it, M.A.
So the thing about this virus, unfortunately, we recognized it and it evolved after we developed the actual vaccine. The vaccines recipe were cooked up in February of 2025, and this virus emerged somewhere like in June or July. So we were not able to identify this virus in time. So when you hear people talking about that this could be a more aggressive flu season, the reason is that this will be a flu season where we are coming into it knowing that the vaccine that we get annually that is updated did not include this virus, unfortunately. It's estimated that the vaccine will still protect 30 to 40% of viruses that are circulating, so it still has good protection. To remind you guys, it's usually 50 to 60% protection.
Mm-hmm.
But more importantly is that what we are seeing is that it's going to protect 70 to 75% of hospitalizations.
Oh,
so
okay.
Remember, virus vaccines, for the most part, do not prevent you getting the illness. They prevent mitigation. They prevent worsening of illness. It's like a seatbelt. A seatbelt does not prevent you from getting into a car accident, but it mitigates any harm or damage that could happen. And so we really have to really get very aggressive with making sure people get vaccinated for influenza because of this subclade K that Eric was just talking about a moment ago. It evolved or it mutated after the vaccine was developed, and now we are potentially left exposed. I know a number of people who are sick right now. I don't know if they have flu. I know that a lot of folks went traveling for Thanksgiving, and then, of course, after that, they traveled through the airports. I think that if there's a time that people mask up, I think given that this virus, that we are unprotected for this virus, if you do get a flu shot, we still have to recognize that you still may get this subclade K. You still may get it, but with you having the flu shot on board, it's going to mitigate how bad it's going to prevent you from getting worse. So you may feel crummy for a day or two, but understand that that is better than what could happen if you didn't have the vaccine on board.
So, M.A., real quick, the question that we get, and we've gotten this before, Graylin, you remember we've asked, like, so when we miss, especially now with this mRNA technology, even though the research was cut, the technology is still useful.
Right.
Because of that technology, is it possible to pivot for an updated vaccine that will cover it?
Okay.
Once you identify.
I think in the before times, that may have been.
Yeah, the before times.
I think that may have been a thing. I think given the current times, I doubt that that's going to be a thing at this point. I don't think that there's an appetite to be able to pivot like that. I think that moving forward, we were heading toward what you were describing, Eric, which is this notion of being able to use mRNA technology to pivot and keep updated vaccines. I mean, the ACIP, remind me, Eric, it's the Committee on Immunization Practices. I forget what the A is, but the ACIP is meeting this week, and a couple of the things that they're going to be talking about, one of them is whether or not they are going to include hepatitis B at the newborn schedule. This is a disaster, but we can put a pin in that and talk about that later. You just mentioning that you were vaccinated for hepatitis B, and I'm certain that both of your grandchildren who were born just within the past year were vaccinated for hepatitis B. It is a disaster to think that children aren't going to have that. But one of the other
MMR update and a DTaP update.
Right.
Because.
And one of the things that they're talking about, and Eric, maybe you can pick this up, is this idea of, because it's relevant to this mRNA discussion, is this idea that they want to start doing clinical trials on influenza vaccines. And that is an unmitigated disaster.
Yeah.
And Eric, are you familiar with this? Do you want to pick this up, or do you want me to?
No, you go ahead. I mean,
continue.
What do you mean you want to do a clinical trial with the flu? Don't play with the flu.
Yeah, like so there's actually a term, and I just forgot what the term is. I actually just heard. I never heard the term before, but it's a kind of a quasi-legal. It's not a medical term, but it's a quasi-legal term that these vaccine manufacturers are protected for their annual vaccines for influenza. And by protected, meaning that they don't actually have to test them every year, because what has been tested has been the actual manufacturing process. So the manufacturing process doesn't change. What changes is the ingredients. And so there has been broad protection given to these manufacturers so that they can keep the manufacturing process intact, but it's the ingredients that change. And this has been a recipe that has been working wonderfully for decades, right? There has not been a problem with it. And so with this idea that the current administration wants to start doing clinical trials on vaccination, on influenza vaccines annually, all that does is it purposely throws a gum in the works. It puts a stick in the spoke of the tires of progress, right? And all that's going to do is it's going to back up the vaccination process, and it's going to back up people getting vaccinated. And I will tell you, it will work. And I will tell you why it will work. We've seen just one announcement from RFK Jr. by saying that you have to now get a prescription for the COVID vaccine. Just that one announcement caused so much confusion amongst people like us, right? Even professionals like me, for lay people, for pharmacists, for state public health officials. And now there's just been nothing but confusion. We don't know how many people actually got the COVID vaccine because they're not releasing that data. But the point is that with that power that these legislators, or certainly somebody like RFK Jr. has, and being able to use his bully pulpit to make these announcements, it causes significant confusion. And if these manufacturers are going to have to start clinically testing their influenza vaccines, all that means is that next year could be a potentially even worse influenza season because we'll have less people vaccinated. Eric, anything to add to that?
Yeah, I'm confused. So you're saying that they're going to test, they're going to do clinical trials on the current vaccines, and are they going to stop administering them when they're doing it? Like, explain. I missed the connect.
Say it again. I'm sorry, Eric. Just one more time.
Just explain. Help me.
Yeah, the connection between the testing of the vaccines and why that's a bad thing.
And the dispensing of it. Are they going to dispense the current vaccine while they're testing on it?
Okay, got it. Hold on. We don't have time to clinical trials for vaccines take years.
Yes.
Clinical trials for vaccines are not. These vaccines they're on an annual cycle. Like, to do clinical trials takes quite a bit of time. I mean, with COVID, we saw that it took months to possibly a year, but the entire globe had COVID at once. So everybody was infected, so it was easy to do that. Certainly, you could go into different parts of the southern hemisphere and do clinical trials, but all that's going to do is it just gums up the works. Doing clinical trials on annual influenza vaccines is unnecessary. It's purposely meant to obstruct. It's purposely meant to delay. It's purposely meant ultimately to hurt us, the users of these products. And without that a protection of having that vaccine on board, well, potentially we could get our elderly that end up in the hospitals and potentially dying. And that's the issue there.
Let me ask you this, Doc. Timeline-wise, folks are still able to get the vaccination, but what is proposed is that the vaccines that are manufactured on an annual basis should now be slowed down to start some sort of testing because they're made annually for no other reason than they want to slow it down and test the vaccines that are being used right now?
Well, yeah, I mean, to a certain degree. I mean, the ones that are being used now are blanketed into this legal protection.
Yes.
But moving forward, they want to remove that legal protection so that manufacturers are going to. So let's say next October there's no vaccines because they're still trying to do the clinical trials.
So when they remove the protection and do the clinical trial, they stop the administering until they find out the best one. Is that what you're saying? That's what I was trying to figure out. So people still can't.
So no. Okay, so listen. So in February they create the recipe, right? They know the 3 or 4 variants that they're going to then utilize in the vaccines, right?
Okay.
Then it takes them like 5 to 6 months to develop the actual vaccine because these are all egg-based vaccines. Now, hopefully we can move beyond that. That would be great. But right now, that's the technology that we have. It's egg-based. So it takes 4 or 5 months to actually produce the millions and millions of doses, right, that are going to ultimately be produced. Then they have to be packaged and then there has to be a distribution process so that they meet this October deadline. Now, what if all of a sudden they create it and they come, they have the vaccines and come August, they have to go start doing clinical trials. So now they start to do clinical trials. That may take 3 or 4 months, 5 months. Then they have to write it all up. Then they have to go and present it to the FDA or whoever it is that's going to be approving it. And now all of a sudden we're in, April or May of the following year, and we've completely blown through the influenza season.
And without anybody being updated, vaccinated, because the new vaccines are still being clinically tested.
They're being clinically, and then now they're outdated. And now you've missed the February deadline for the following year.
Because it's an annual vaccine mix. You mix it. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Do you understand?
I do.
What I got it now.
Yeah. And I'm not happy.
Right. As you shouldn't be.
I get it. And I'm like, oh, damn, that's a lot worse than I thought.
This is why I'm saying it's an unmitigated disaster.
And and I gotta ask from inside the rationale, whether it's real or not. What is the reason that they're stating for doing this, Doc?
They want to talk about protection, safety, consumer protection. Just the rationale is they are saying that these vaccines aren't being studied to the level that other vaccines are being studied. Now, all of a sudden, look at them saying that the other vaccines are being well studied, but these vaccines aren't as well studied, and consequently, because they're done annually, we need to put more of a spotlight on them to make sure that they are studied as best as possible, that they're safe and efficacious and all that. But again, these vaccines have been utilized for decades and decades. We understand the safety in them. It is critical for the protection of people who are vulnerable, the young, the immunocompromised, the elderly. It is critical that these vaccines are on board annually because they save lives. They are the seatbelts that protect people not only here in the U.S. but around the world. And if all of a sudden the U.S. I have predicted this on the Front Porch a number of times.
Yeah.
There will be a time where if we continue down the current path that we're going on, if we continue down this path, there will be a time where there will be tourism to other parts of the world for those that are able to do it just to get vaccines that will not be available here.
Yeah, you have said that. You have made that prediction, man. You have made that because it's just going to be cost ineffective to try to get it done domestically.
100%. It's just they won't be available.
They won't even be here. Even if you had the money, you couldn't get them.
Right, and we're going to be creating a new division amongst people. Those who can go to Mexico, Canada, Europe to get vaccines, and when they come back, the division will be those people who will be protected and those people who will not be.
The rich and the poor, once again.
That's in a society that's already fractured in so many different ways. We don't need that. That's not what we need. And again, I think they saw the power of what they did when they made that COVID vaccine announcement that you need to have a prescription for it. To this day, I still get text messages from my patients that say, "Hey, I need a prescription. Can you write me one for the COVID vaccine?" I'm like, not necessary. You just need to walk into the pharmacy and get that. I had to go to California in late September, early October. I had to go to California for a weekend. I literally walked into the pharmacy in Louisiana. They were still requiring prescriptions at that time. I literally walked into the pharmacy in California, where my in-laws are. I walked into the local pharmacy. Within 10 minutes, COVID vaccine, boom, 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 done. That was it. That was how fast it was. They were begging me to take the vaccine.
At CVS, at the pharmacy, they didn't ask me for a prescription.
They didn't? They
didn't ask me for any of them. When I walk in this, right over here on Claiborne and Napoleon, when I was getting my COVID vaccine, when I was getting all of my vaccines over the course, they have, because I guess there's been so much confusion, they're like, no, we need to get people vaccinated. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
just come on in.
Just come in. Yeah.
Go see your pharmacist. If there's any other questions out there, just go see your pharmacist. But do not let them dissuade you from being vaccinated because of all the confusion, because that's part and parcel, in my very humble opinion, of the grand scheme of things that they're trying to do.
Yes.
Indeed.
But,
Agreed.
Doc, I had something that was kind of some good news that I wanted to ask you about, man, that goes back to one of your first loves, man. I understand that we are close to a functional cure for HIV.
Yes.
I heard that smile.
No, we all heard
that. We heard that smile right
I've
over
been
here.
working with Mark Allen for a minute. I know how to listen. I know.
We felt that smile all here in the studio.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Talk to me, my friend, because there's actually
put a big smile on my face.
Yes, there's actually proof of concept that is coming. So talk to us about what's happening with HIV, Doc.
Got it. So, okay, so I'm certain we've talked about this here before over the course of 5 years. I'm certain we did. But just a real quick, 2 or 3 sentence biology lesson about HIV. HIV is a virus that attacks the conductor. Think about the immune system as being a conductor in an orchestra, right? The conductor tells the violins when to play, what the rhythm of the song is. When different instruments come in, you need the conductor to kind of bring everything in, right?
Right.
Kind of a general of an army. I'm a pacifist, so I don't like to use that analogy. So I like the conductor of an orchestra.
We like that.
So if you take out the conductor of the orchestra then falls apart. Well, HIV takes out, if you will, attacks the conductor of the orchestra that is the immune system.
Gotcha.
And without that cell, and those are called CD4 cells, without that particular type of cell, what happens is that everything after that completely breaks down into ultimately a condition that we used to refer to, we try not to say it, but we refer to the condition as AIDS.
Yes.
Right? That's why you don't really hear the word anymore. We say end-stage HIV, whatever. But things have gotten so much better with the medications. Even in the course of 5 years, we've got more and more people on these single tablet regimens.
Yes.
Which is just one pill once a day. When I went to medical school, I had
that was back in the 1800s.
Professor. Oh. What's that?
That was back in the 1800s.
Nicely done. I didn't see that coming.
Not at all.
Yes, and you would know, Eric, because we were right there together at the same time. So
wasn't me.
Nicely done. Anyway, the point is that they went from taking multiple pills a day to just one pill a day. And everybody's good. We're good with that. Now they're experimenting with long-term injections and stuff like that. There will be a time where people will be able to get injected with a medication that will, instead of taking a daily pill, that will protect them for 2 months, 6 months, a year, whatever. So we'll put a pin in that and kind of think about that later. But the big deals that happened this week on World AIDS Day, which was on Monday. Happy World AIDS Day, everybody.
Yes.
There's a lot to be happy about in terms of where we are. Is that what happened was a brilliant German physician had a American patient, and he's referred to as the Berlin patient. He was a guy from San Francisco, had HIV. His mom moved to Berlin, and so he moved to Berlin after his mom did their Americans. So now he's an American who has HIV, well-controlled HIV. He develops leukemia in Berlin. He needs now what's called a bone marrow biopsy. And a bone marrow biopsy is where you take the immune system from one person, a healthy person, a match, a donor, and you put it into the recipient, the sick person. And what that does is it gives them a whole new immune system with new genes, and ideally will get rid of the leukemia. That's the theory behind it.
Yes.
It doesn't always work. It's very dangerous. You're for weeks without an immune system. You're profoundly immunosuppressed. But if it works, it can work very well, right?
It's a restart.
It's a restart.
It's a restart.
This hematologist remembered from medical school, wait a second, people who have this deletion in the genes don't develop HIV. So when he went to go get him some new bone marrow, he sought out donors who had that particular deletion, which in Germany and in Scandinavia and Northern Europe, that deletion is more common than it is in the U.S.
Okay.
So this genetic mutation, which is common in Europe, not common in the U.S. He sought out bone marrow from a person with that deletion. And he got that bone marrow. He found it. He put it into this so-called Berlin patient, and guess what? He cured his HIV.
Cure.
Wow. It was called a functional cure.
Oh, that's yes.
It was this guy. This guy will win a Nobel Prize for doing something so ethical. It was a beautifully. It wasn't even an experiment. He just did. He used the tools that were available.
That
to
would
him,
yes.
And he was like, oh, if you have this deletion, let me find bone marrow that has that deletion. He found bone marrow with that deletion. He put it in, he performed the transfer of the bone marrow. That bone marrow took hold in the recipient, the Berlin patient, and lo and behold, this guy developed a brand new immune system that was able to fight off his HIV, and he developed a functional cure. And by doing so, all of a sudden, every HIV researcher in the world was like,
Right.
Everybody's head kind of was like, whoa. They have since done that 7 times.
Yes.
They've replicated it with 7 other patients. Now, if you have HIV, you do not want to go in and get bone marrow transplant. It's only for those people who develop leukemia, right? But what they found was can this work? Can this work?
Yes, right.
And what they did is this week, and they timed these papers to be released because it matches with World AIDS Day. There were 2 experiments that basically showed that in very small studies, right? And they showed this proof of concept, as you mentioned a moment ago. They showed this proof of concept can work in laboratory experimental animals.
Yes.
They were able to do what they did is I know what they did in one. In the second one, I'm a little fuzzy on the details, but essentially what they did is they created these cocktails of immunoglobulins, which are these are the proteins that are in your immune system. And what they did was they basically created a very unique cocktail that were specific to blocking parts of the CD4 cells. And what they found was that they can create these functional cures kind of using this idea. They realized they could do it with the Berlin patient. They saw that, and 7 others since then. And so what they're doing now is they're tricking the immune system into pretending that there are parts of the immunity of that CD4 cells that will block it from being able to attach to the HIV virus. And once it's blocked from attaching to the HIV virus can't do anything. It can't affect that CD4 cell. And ultimately what happens is that the antibodies for the HIV virus ultimately will prevail and kill all the HIV in a person's body. That's the concept. What happened this week was we got 2 experiments, two studies that showed us that in if we were, doing a football analogy, we went from like maybe the 20-yard line, we probably went up to the 30-yard line, maybe the 35-yard line. We made steps forward.
Yes.
It wasn't a bomber all the way,
Right. It wasn't a touchdown, but it was a crucial first down.
But it was, it was a crucial first down, and it made everybody go,
Yeah.
Oh, this is working. We're making these steps forward. And so that's kind of where we are with HIV. Now I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. Unfortunately,
No, Doc.
We gotta save this one for next week.
Bring us down next week because you had us down. And then we brought you up. We gonna leave out here with that smile, and everybody remembers when you talk about this 1st and 10 on the HIV. But we will talk about, and Doc, a request to talk about lupus next week. If you've got anything about lupus, we got Doc right. We will discuss it next week. Thank you so much, but we got to go, all right?
Thank you. We'll vaccinate you
right,
next
Doc.
week, too.
Talk to you later.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And we want to thank you guys for giving us 3 hours out of your lives that you'll never get back, and we certainly hope we've given you a little bit of something in return for the investment of your time. I'm your host, Graylin Bryant Banks.
And I'm your host, Kimber White Dupree. Take care of yourselves and each other.
And that's Dr. Eric Griggs right there still hanging in here in the studio.
Get fit, get moving.
There you go. And that's Brother Nyron on the other side of the glass. Y'all practice random acts of kindness. Do something nice for somebody just because it's a nice thing to do. Take care of yourselves and each other. And if you're feeling low, remember, that the fight against HIV and AIDS just got a crucial first and 10.
Oh, yeah.
So keep that in mind and smile. We'll see y'all on the flip.
Uh-huh.